Alright, alright, alright.
Well then, so long.
Okay, the volume doesn't seem too loud. We got everything that we need. Might have to mess with the activity feed. I feel like it's very slow. But I'll fiddle with it and see what's going on with it. But for now, I think we're ready to play some games. Alrighty. Oh, model's acting up. Why is that? Why is that? I think I know why. Give me 1 second. This model does not like it when I play this game because it's a little intensive. Let me just... Properties. Run as administrator. Apply. Now that should do what I need it to. Nope, it's it's still having trouble. I don't know why. That's interesting. Okay. I'm not sure why this is happening. What's up, KTG Gaming? Welcome to the stream. Having a little bit of cattywampusness with my model. Oh, no, there it goes. Well, it works in the okay, so the model has issues working. That's funny. All right, hold on. Let me see if... Okay, you're on full screen. I want you on borderless. I don't know why you keep going off of borderless. That's kind of a interesting and annoying aspect. Yeah, it's just on the town. That's interesting. I'm Kirby the G from Twitch, but hey, Kirby, welcome. Kirby the G. Ah, I understand the name now. Understood. Okay, I'm gonna test something really quick. Okay, so it's the model seems to freeze when there's not a menu up. That's interesting. I'm not sure why that is, but I'll live with it for now because it's not that big of a deal, and we're gonna be jumping into fights quite a bit. So
Need something?
that's actually kind of funny.
Let's see.
All right, so we need to go into here. You know what I'm going to also do? I'll make the model maybe a little bit smaller. See if that helps. Worst case, I will run this program out of administrator because maybe that's also affecting it. What are you using for your model? Because I remember talking to you about that a while ago. I use V802. I used to use PNG Tuber Plus, and I liked it, but I've got some stuff in the works to work towards something else, and I've kind of just preferred the still image PNG Tuber setup. But I might have to switch back over to PNG Tubi sometimes. You never know. But that's kind of like my preferred setup. I might actually need an update on the program. You know what? While we're waiting for matchmaking, why don't I go ahead and check that? Okay, let me see here. V802 update. Because the version I use might be a wee bit old. I've already paid for the well, you know what? I'll pay for the program again. It's $5, not that big a deal. It's a good program, and I like... oh, that's the wrong card. Okay, weird. I'm gonna let that retry itself. Hit me up on Discord off stream. I do have a plugin for OBS for PNG tubing that's native to it, so it doesn't take up more processing. Oh, I think I might do that in the future. Thank you. Right now, we're not going to worry too much about it. I will reach out after stream. See if maybe that helps affect it. Okay, let's download the program really quick. This should not take me too long, folks. Just bear with me. So far, Dark, I like it. OBS is being a little cattywampus right now, but I can live with it. You know, I actually wonder if it's the model. I actually think it's the program itself. So, like, you know, really quick. We're going to switch back to scene 1. Turn that on, turn that off. We're going to just hang out and chat for a bit while I try to get my programs to work. I think I actually need to update. And that's why it's giving me a hassle. So let me just get back. Okay. What?
What are you doing here all alone?
I'm streaming. This is the stream squad.
Alright, time to get canceled in 3, 2, now.
Listen. I was racist yesterday during Helldivers. I'm already canceled. That's all. It's Jover. It's fucking Jover.
Gotta spread that democracy.
Gotta spread that democracy. No, it was actually really funny. I'm really hoping Ty clips the bit because man, it was so funny. Just how dumb it like. I literally confused 2 of the other players because I couldn't see their names very well in the Helldivers game.
Yeah.
But it got so funny. Like, as my buddy Moon was like, "Did you just confuse me and Ty?" It's like, "Did you just confuse 2 black men?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's fucking Jover. I had a good run."
Well, it's a good thing Dracio wasn't there because he would have had your ass there.
Dracio would have cooked me so. I would literally have not been able to beat the allegations. He would have just kept going for me the whole time. It would have been funny, but it would have been the end of me. It really would have been the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got this working now. Let's boop you over here. And then
Since I'm finally caught up on like Relink endgame now, like okay, let's
Yeah.
actually try and play with Dracio. I have now picked up 4 for you again.
Nice. I mean, at this stage of nah, it looks like PNG too. He just doesn't want to play ball. I'll live with it. It's fine because I think during gameplay it'll work. Worst case, I will just let this run as is. It's not the worst thing that could happen. I think like what's kind of nice about this game that like some people are kind of freaking out over is like there's nothing to do. It's like, guys, there's so many games coming out. Please just shut up. Just wait until the new content comes out. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, honestly, you have more than enough things to do, like, I don't know, level up the rest of the characters.
I actually really want to level Catalina. I got her Fate episodes done for a video I want to do, and I started playing with her kit. Holy shit, dude. There are just some good characters in this game.
Definitely.
It's so crazy.
Good
All right, let me go ahead and create an online session so you can join up with me if you want to
All
play.
right. Sure. Let me just save
Yep, no
in
worries.
for you. Oh god, it's been a while. How do I save again?
And we're gonna go, all are welcome to join, and we are taking on endgame content.
I forgot this game has save states. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just watch. I'm currently wanting to play this so bad. Oh, trust me, Kirby, this game is very worth it. Currently, we are waiting on some new content to come in with the new boss and everything. Wow, the 802, what is your absolute fucking mental problem here, bud? It just does not want to function right. Here, run this program as administrator, apply. Oh, that's not it. There we go. But I think it's very much worth it. It's very much a Monster Hunter light game. Very much like takes a lot of its like gotcha and spectacle, like, but puts them into a game that is not a gotcha. We're waiting for new content to come early March, so keep your eyes out on that. So yeah, I also agree. Streamlabs is kind of poopy. I got away from Streamlabs. I'm now actually using the base OBS with a Stream Elements plugin, and I'm actually really happy with it so far. I still have a couple of the kinks I gotta work out, but I like how I can see chat and my alerts very easily.
Oh no.
We already reached the content drought timeline a la 14. This is a good game then. No, it kind of sucks to AFK farming, doesn't it? Like, I genuinely don't like AFK farming in this game. I think it's not... It doesn't work on the level that I think people want it to, and I also just think people who AFK farm are lame. I'm just going to be honest with you. This game is so fun to play.
It mostly depends because it does get repetitive at times if you're just looking for, like, okay, at the points of which people will start to do that is when they are looking for something specific, like certain sigils, let's see, like the most hardest ones to get are like war elemental and especially supplementary damage sigils.
Right, but like literally tests have been done where war elemental will just eventually happen. Don't stress on it. But like to get a supplementary sigil, let alone a plus, that's a good substat, is like 1 in like a 0.005 something chance. Like you're not meant to get the supplementaries. Like if your end game is getting supplementaries, put the game down. You're not gonna have fun. Put the game down, go touch grass, go kiss your partner, and go do something else. Like, the supplementary grind is honestly worse than the charm farming in Monster Hunter. Which, again, I would argue, charm farming is fine if you don't get lost in the sauce.
I honestly think charm farming is really not that bad in Monster Hunter mostly because, let's see, you could probably get another charm that could basically be a substitute in the meantime.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, you could end up getting something really interesting. I'm going to invite you to game. The password is 6661. I might have to just play the game without my model, but you know what? I can live with that. You know, something I can actually do if this doesn't want to play ball. It's so weird. I've never had issues with V802, but it does not want to play ball with this game. Granted, I've noticed that this game has a lot of problems with running with anything stream-wise. I might try to lower the graphics, see if that helps.
Wait, you said 6661, right?
Yeah, is it not it?
No, apparently not.
Here, I'll change the password really quick.
Oh, so you could do that actually in there? Holy shit. That's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
At least I got like one character completed in this game, and well, was like in the process of like completing Zeta's weapons too. Like, you know what? Let's just play something else, and also like since I'm already caught up and Dracio wants to play for you, like, you know what? Let's catch up with that. And as
Yeah.
soon as I just open up the game, I'm like, oh, nostalgia just hit me hard.
No, 4 Ultimate's a really good game, honestly.
But holy shit, my god, just going back, feeling the jank it fucking has, like,
Oh, yeah. No, like, Vic and I were talking about that, and, like, one of the big reasons he doesn't want to go back to playing older games... Okay, I invited you again. Is that the jank of the old games is just unbearable for him. Is I'm like, I can't even, like, say that he's wrong for it. It's understandable.
I wouldn't say that he's wrong either, especially, like, I am a charge blade main, and, like, playing with, like, my modern muscle memory, then going back to it, like, oh, I forgot the 3DS did not have secondary triggers.
Yep, it's rough, Chief. All right, cool. I'm gonna have to just play without the model today, which is not the worst thing. I'm actually gonna I'll have something else up, which will be a very cheeky, and I think it'll be very fun. So just give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to have something up here in a minute that you guys will be happy with. There's always going to be a little bit of streamer jank. If there's no streamer jank, then it's kind of like break a leg. It's like if you don't have streamer jank, something worse is going to happen. Something much worse. Like my wife sneaking up on me and giving me elephant kisses. Come here, you little shit.
No.
You're such a brat.
You love it.
I do. Yeah, we're gay as hell.
Oh no, not that. Not that.
Whoa, what's up?
Well, I got supplementary damage.
Oh, I talked I talked that good shit, and then the game is just like, you what, mate?
But it's supplementary damage 4 with freaking guts. Like, I wish this was better, but this could be a replacement for something.
Yeah. And, like, that's kind of how I see supplementary damage. It's like, supplementary damage is very similar to charm farming, where it's like, if you get one that's good, like, good on you, but, like, it's really not going to be the thing that I think replaces anything, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Plus, at our current state, we can beat literally all of the content as is. Like, we can, like... I just think people's obsession with supplementary damage is goofy. Now, one thing I will say is AFK farming Slimepedia, I totally get doing that. Because, like, if you're just trying to get, like, the stuff that lets you, like, upgrade your weapons and your characters faster, totally understand doing that one.
So, the thing is, you cannot normally actually AFK that quest specifically because...
Oh, it's proud mode, isn't it?
Oh, no, not that. The AI does not attack the slimes at all.
Oh.
Unless you yourself hit them. So what people are doing are using scripts.
Which I'm very much against. I'm super against scripts. Like, granted, people do that shit in Monster Hunter too. It's like it's not exclusive to fucking Gran Blue, but you know. It's kind of the same reason why I don't play online with a lot of people on Monster Hunter unless it's like the squad. So yeah. And like there are charm hunts that give you like a ton of charms. Yeah, no, there's like, and same thing with this game. It's like doing the Bahamut fight gets you a fuck ton of like useful like 5+ sigils, including damage cap. Like there's a reason to play this game. Now, I do have some complaints. One of my biggest ones being that I think the Dahlia badges needs a rework. It's such a useless system in its current form.
Honestly, I don't really see a reason for it.
You know how I think it would actually be very useful? Is if the system worked off of the Dahlia badges being what they are. Like, you use the gold badges and the silver badges to get upgrade materials. But what if you got a ticket for playing with anyone online? Like, every time you did a quest with someone online, you got a gold ticket. And then you kept the 3 tickets for 3 badges system with the quick quests. You could then potentially farm, passively farm the golden tickets, then do quick quests, get a bunch of gold badges, and then get the stuff that you actually want. And the Dahlia badge system is a great passive farm if they would just let it be. But the thing that I see it being a problem is that it just doesn't want you to use it. And I'm like, but you want us to play online. Like, why isn't this treated more like a roulette in 14 or something? Like, why are you not incentivizing us to be here? There's just not enough of it yet.
I mean, currently, I think ever since Monster Hunter World, in which they basically tried to push newer people to play online, and especially people that have already hundreds and hundreds of just play time in freaking Monster Hunter. If you are that person and you happen to match up with somebody new, the game will just give you a freaking golden egg, extra drops. It gives you a reason to play with new people.
No, you're right. Actually, that's a really good point. I forgot about that completely. And I feel like this game would benefit from having a similar system to that. Because here's the thing that some people are bitching about, and I feel like I am the renegade when it comes to opinions on this game. I don't agree with hardly any of the complaints people have, but the complaints I have, no one cares about. But people are like, oh man, I don't like that the quick quests shrink our abilities or shrink our numbers. And I'm like, no, but that's a good thing. That means you're not just insta-killing bosses for people. I feel like the quick quests are such a good idea to make the older quests actually feel fun.
Yeah, because, especially what I'm about to do right now. Oh, it's gonna be funny.
Oh, I know we're about to melt this motherfucker.
I wish you didn't do that much damage. So I didn't. Actually, no way. I could just do it regardless. Or not.
No, if you do it here, we'll still be able to once he lands. Oh.
I don't need to move. So. Where's the spear at?
Where does spear land? Oh, there it is. Yeet it. Oh, good dodge. I have never considered dodging while holding the spear. I feel like a dummy for not thinking about doing that.
Oh no, I did not dodge since I do not need. I literally cannot die.
Vasaraga literally too angry to die.
Honestly, it's looking true.
That was one heck of a fight, but I knew I could count on you.
Also, chat, let me know if the game is a little too loud. Right now it seems like we're at a good volume. I'll even go ahead and turn up Bacon to make sure.
Yep.
Don't mind if you feel a little quiet.
Immortal Pain is a buff in which he literally cannot die.
The current status of our P10S. How we've been able to get through.
10k damage.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna respond to this guy in a little bit. Hell yeah. Alright, let's repeat this quest so I can get the last bits that I need.
It's like these two don't want to do that, but we could just do it again.
Yeah. That's also something else I feel like I wish the game did. If people leave the quest, just let us keep playing with our bots. Stop kicking us out. I think it's dumb that it does that.
And also this, that's also a weird thing which Monster Hunter has never done. Basically, if you have a full lobby and one person does not really accept the quest, the other people who want to do it cannot do the quest since, it has to be everyone in the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
What if one of your friends is, well, AFK? You have to make an entirely new room for it, which I have done.
One of my static members was letting me know how their week is planning out, so I had to respond to them really quick. Your mate is too low, if anything. Okay, cool. So I just turned bacon up a little bit, so they should be able to hear you better.
Take it.
All rivers lead to the sea.
Up here.
Oop.
I don't need to move.
you don't need to fear death.
Not really. Oh, come on. Let's slow you down.
Very nice. I'm gonna try to save my counter for a slow. Damn it.
Yeah, be like that. He just goes into this.
He just goes
instantly.
right into it, yeah. I used to not like Narmaya's counter, but ever since I got her character sigils, it's a lot stronger than you might think.
Definitely.
Ah! Couldn't get out of there in time, that's okay.
I'm almost there.
It's really funny. I just do that every single time. And charge. Die.
Die!
My charge attack, my singular charge attack, hits for 1.6 mil.
So one thing that's going to be interesting about the new boss that comes out, hopefully in just a few weeks, because like the first week of March is coming up in like a week. From what little previews we've seen, so we're capped at like level 100, right?
Yeah.
The upcoming boss is supposedly level 200, which is very enticing.
Which basically makes our like current builds, well,
if not
we're not
obsolete,
going to stop.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
not going to stop as hard.
yeah. We're not gonna hit them nearly as hard, which I like. Like, I feel like again, I'm not trying to like jerk this game off completely without like having some level of fair criticism, because this game is not perfect. But I do feel like people are super hard on this game, like not considering its dev cycle.
Yeah, I honestly really do not mind it, mostly because I mostly treat this one like this. It was like, well, Monster Hunter or 14, like just do it casually. Just
Yes.
think of doing it as best as possible. Will just burn yourself out way too fast.
No, that's exactly how I feel. If you're gonna like push really hard to get into this, and then you're gonna burn out, it's like, well, you kind of did it. You did it to yourself, bud.
It kind of kills all the fun, and especially with friends. Like, okay, I kind of want to play this, but will you join me? Like, no, I don't really want to feel like it because I already did this. Is like, kind of did that to yourself.
Yeah, honestly, and like I think like making the comparisons to 14 is very apt, and normal Monster Hunter, because like I feel like in every gaming community where like there's a game to farm, you're gonna run into those people who like no life the game to such a degree that they just upset themselves, and then I'm just over here sitting like, why are you guys mad? You're literally doing it to yourself. And the people who complain about like, oh, there's no content, I hate this RNG, is like, you
remember one particular post for freaking Genshin Impact.
Oh.
For I think let's see, they actually updated the game with a brand new zone for like the Japanese expansion. It was literally a day. A day went by. I saw a post and someone kept on saying, "Okay, what else?" Like, buddy. That was supposed to be like months worth of content.
This was supposed to keep you busy for a while.
Why are you no-lifing this? What the? Why?
Better question: how are you no-lifing it to this degree?
What the fuck, man?
But yeah, it's the same thing with everything. It's like I feel like when people get like very vocal about why isn't there more content, it's like buddy, like, do you want them to churn out garbage, or do you want them to have time? Like, what's worse to me, right? I'm very much the kind of person that does not believe that things like evolve in a vacuum. Like, I try to like see like development and stuff going on in the industry like as a whole, rather than just like the one thing you're into. And so, consider all of these games that are like super heavy on like the grind. We literally have so many good games coming out, and it's not even the 3rd month of the year.
It was so early,
dude.
And was so many solid games.
Yeah, and like everyone was like, "Oh, 2023 was one of the best years in gaming we've ever had," which is true. And then I have said several times, 2024 is looking like it's going to be rivaling 2023, if not like blowing it completely out of the water. And then the games I was considering as like the contenders for like blowing it out of the water all have come out so far really, really good. And then I forgot about shit like Helldivers.
Yeah, I completely forgot that was even a thing. Like, oh,
yep.
Oh my god, and that is blowing up hard.
It is. It deserves to get it. It's so good. I like that video you posted of the one guy explaining like that the kind of the fear mongering for the DRM is a little overblown, but still valid to be like, I don't like this.
Yeah. It is still a major concern because it may not be it may not be the actual devs now that might be using this maliciously, but well, a third party gaining unpermitted access to your system.
Yeah, it's still a concern, and there's still not a perfect answer for it, but everyone freaking out about it at first. Like, it's why in the FC I didn't want to get into it. I don't remember who was like really freaking out over it. But they were like being really like, oh my god, I wish you guys would take this more seriously. It's like, something about this just doesn't feel like it's that serious. But I just kept my mouth shut, and then sure enough, it's like, yeah, like this is still a shitty program, but like he said in the video, it's like you really need to worry more about like trusting the devs or not. And there's nothing about this game or the devs' history that makes me think I can't trust them. However, but even then, the devs have openly showed like, hey, this is how you turn that shit off if you really don't want it. We would rather keep you as customers than like bully you into using something you don't like.
Yeah.
The moment of reckoning now. Gather.
Oh yeah, stay right there.
I love the way. All right, stay right there.
I'm extremely violent. Come here.
Oh, good hit, good hit, good hit.
If basically, we can play this game a lot to let's see, okay, my freaking train is starting to leave me. Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah.
The closest thing I can compare Voss and Rocket to is freaking Greatsword.
Oh no, I could believe that 100%.
Charge, and just let her rip.
I did not realize I was going to like Catalina's playstyle as much as I did. I'm actually I'm thinking about stopping trying to focus id for a bit and leveling her instead. Cause man, having a stand is such a cool power.
Oh, definitely. Actually, since we're doing this, I have not tried out Zeta yet after I just built her. Hold up.
Okay, I'm also just trying to finish leveling up Narmaya, because like at this point the only thing I haven't really done for Narmaya is get her sigils maxed out. That's kind of like the last thing I have to do, and I'm almost done.
Okay.
Do you want to fight anything in particular, or?
Not really. I am only here for the ride, and well, whatever drops, drops.
Yeah.
The rest of let's see. So the rest of the stuff I need, I can get on my own pretty consistently.
Yeah. I do like how if you just give the AI a little bit of attention, like they end up being really fucking strong.
Yeah, which I guess is kind of the reason people are like kind of dissatisfied with
Playing online.
not playing online. Like let's say post games, nothing's too challenging, which I think is the point.
No, exactly. Like this is not supposed to be a tough game. It's like it's just one of those things where people want this game to be something that it's not, and I feel like that's something that maybe it's, I don't know how widespread this is, but I often feel like when I run into something I really like and people are just kind of crapping on it, and I'm like, well, what's the problem? And they list these things off, and I'm like, but I would hate if this game was like that. Like, this is not what this is, and it's never pretended to be that.
Yeah.
YouTube is fricky with Brave, but I'm still here sitting and listening, and I'm like, I'm among my people, fellow FF14 players. Hell yeah! I've got a static that we run Wednesdays and Fridays. We're actually got the towers in P10, and we're excited to get through it.
All rivers lead.
Oh, fuck. Messed up my combo.
I've grown to like these dragon fights a lot.
I'm right behind you. Hey, got any juice left?
Like, I like that these little, like, things that we can throw at the dragons to, like, give ourselves a little bit of a boost. Like, they're not necessary, but they're a very clever way of, like, oh no, I need this really quick.
Wind in the field, dance of the pink petals.
Oh no. I'm not about to rock it.
Did you forget?
Yep. Yes, I did.
Ooh, look out. Nice. But yeah, going off of what you were saying, I don't feel like this game is supposed to be very sweaty. Like, you're supposed to have fun building the characters, and it's supposed to be a pretty chill kind of farm game.
Until like they add more content, like that's kind of what I mean. Like I see they're kind of leading us to like a false sense of security for now.
I want to believe it because a lot of the Grand Blue Fantasy like OG fans have been very vocal at saying like, I understand what you're saying, that the game's a little too easy, but that's not gonna last. We know Psy games, we know what they're about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not fought this guy in a minute. Oh.
Yeah, she plays Gran differently than what I'm used to.
Yeah, which I feel like, again, that goes into, like, the game design of this. It's like, when you know a fight, sure, it's easy, but, like, if you're still, like, learning a certain fight, like, you kinda fucked a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. That's what I want. That's what I want! Fuck you and your mechanics. I need to try Zeta in the future, but she's so insect glaive coated that I'm like, ew, gross.
She really is. Okay, that kind of actually messes up my timing.
What does?
The super.
Yeah, honestly, my go-to is to either use a charge-up ability whenever like we go into the big combos, or just use your main combo until they drop, because it's really not a good idea to like use your full hardest hitting kit when you're in the middle of that transition. It really will fuck you up. But speaking of when to use all of your best stuff, get fucked, idiot! I'm hitting you, dick!
Oh no. Okay. Wait, why is that homing in on me? What the?
Yeah,
Oh
they're homing in on us, boy. They're homing in on us, buddy. Gotta use that gotta use that invincibility frames. Oh, that I don't know what this is. Oh, but I'm scared. Oh, this is scary. Okay, I'm back up. I'm back up.
I forgot I had a counter. I am a moron.
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, I am a moron.
I totally could have like gotten out of that in time if I wasn't stupid.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, that's not what I wanted, but I'll live with it, I guess. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Alright, they went invincible.
Oh come on, I just buffed myself back.
Jesus! I'm so not used to these mechanics! They're so scary!
Ow! Oh my god, that one-shot me. Oh no, I'm not there. Oh my god.
No, you're good. We got two more who can like keep the thing going.
There we go. Oh.
Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go.
We got the other side.
Yeah, I'm actually very happy with how I built my two bots. My AI companions are pretty solid.
What the hell just hit me?
Ooh, 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 that shit. There's mechanics that are still happening. Oh shit.
Oh, dude, I didn't realize that. So good.
Sneaky little bitches. Oh fuck, I got trampled.
Oh, they hurt. They hurt a lot. Oh my god.
God
That
damn,
one-
I don't think I've had to fight this thing very much in the past. Like it's kind of kicking our ass.
I've only faced the black dragon, not so much the white
I know.
dragon.
This is kind of great. Oh shit. Okay, there we go.
Oh my
there we
god.
go. That's
I'm
what I
getting
need.
I'm getting my ass beat here. Okay, so it seems for like familiarity, I'm gonna get a stick with Boston.
Oh, Boston. We were talking all that good shit about how like easy the game is, and all of a sudden it's just like, all right, bitch, you want it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we just gotta survive this next wave, and then we can knock them out of their overdrive.
Yep.
Fuck! Oh, my auto revive's kicking in. I'm good.
Hey, nice. Got him.
There we go. We got this.
Man, I'm messing up my timing like real bad.
Oh,
There we go.
man.
There we go. I'm messing up my timing, and there we go.
I like that little kickflip you got going on there.
Okay, I may need more practice.
If y'all need an extra, let me know. I'm currently on P12's Prog, but I have multiple clears on P9 through 11s. Might consider it. That could be fun.
I'm glad I had you with me. Lovely.
I have 7 logged kills on Cocoitus, 4 logged on Special Cells, 3 logged on Local Twink. We are getting White Fatalist really hard. Like we're kind of getting throttled, but.
Oh my god, he is just like Fatalis.
I love the little like comments of I smell weakness.
Pretty much. We talk shit and then we got hit.
Yep. It's so good.
Alright, okay, let me just switch over to boss if we're doing that again.
Let me see what I need. I don't know if we have to do that fight specifically again.
Scott, can I take a look?
I don't think we will. 1 second. No, I just need some Flawless Prism for that. I need the Extension Bracer.
Different bracer. Oh, I know where to get those.
I need some Abyssal Horn, and I need Galanza's bullshit. So, no,
Abyssal Horn is Black Dragon, yeah?
Yeah, we're doing the Black Wire. That one, I know that fight very well, though. So, like, I'm not as concerned. Maybe I should be, but I'm not as concerned.
Switch over to boss again, and get my loadout. There we go. Take it off from Zeta. There we go. Much better. Black Dragon, I can completely ignore his. I don't know what to even call it. The freaking black hole.
Yeah. I'm getting the last of my defenses all the way up, so these are gonna be done.
Oh, plus an auto revive that's not too bad.
It's really not. Just be careful because your fully awakened weapon, you only get the bonuses of like if you don't hit like a certain HP cap.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
Now, if you're running Tyranny, like you probably don't have to worry too much about it.
Actually, you do also have a point there since I am running double on those right now on freaking boss. Since, well, I don't really need to worry about health.
Yeah.
Since I cannot die, so.
Too angry to die. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the next quest we need, which is gonna be this one. Oh, hello, wife.
Sure.
I'm
It
gonna go to the
is.
dentist here soon.
Yeah.
You're so warm.
I am.
I'm running some errands while I'm down in Columbus.
Okie dokie. Let me know if you need me to pick up anything while I'm doing my errands later.
Okay. Remember to pick up dog food.
I will.
Thank you. Basil's a butt guy.
I am a man of culture, yes.
I mean,
Oh, that feels good, actually.
respect, no. Respect.
See, chat says respect, and my friends say respect. Like, good. There's one thing we can agree on with Basil.
And also, Basil.
Cold
I
hands.
did not.
You did not what?
I did not take you for a fan of freaking IGPX.
That's so interesting because, like, I feel like when IGPX was out, love you too, it was super good. Like, I feel like a lot of people slept on its initial run, to be honest with you. Like, that and Oban Star Racers, but Oban Star Racers ended fucking terribly. God, the way that show ends.
I remember it, yeah. I remember I was there when I was younger.
I was there!
Ready when you are.
Oh, God. But, yeah, like, wait. Even in, like, let's see, most circles, IGPX is still semi-obscure, but it's extremely good. It's like the only sports series I have ever watched.
No, for real. Like, the concept of the show is so fucking badass. And then, like, a lot of the character drama is a little bit more mature than I think even as kids could grasp. But because of that, I feel like it really just, it ages very well.
To show my strength.
the strange thing is, it basically gives a good glimpse of what most sports don't really show. Like, what happens when you actually win? Oh,
Yeah.
it changes you as a person, and for the worse.
Yeah. It felt really good, like, to see the ragtag group become champions, then get their shit pushed in, then come back as better people, and it's like, all of, like, the animosity and the shit talking, like, once the race was over, everybody was like, yeah, that was a great race, we should do this again sometime.
Yep.
Like, I love shit like that.
Dude, it's fucking fantastic. And freezing.
We are beating his ass!
I kind of wish we weren't beating it that hard, so so I could show you something.
Oh, whenever we start fighting Bahamut, I'm sure you'll be able to.
Oh no! This guy specifically, in which let's see, he does projectiles in the center,
Yeah.
and as soon as you're supposed to dodge them. I do not need to do that.
I do not need to dodge.
Nope, I just charge.
Wow, he literally tackled you and you said, no, fuck you.
Pretty much. And I don't need to heal.
Without darkness.
Get
See?
fucked. It's so good.
I love Boss Arena.
One of the things I do hope they do when they add more content to the game, I hope they bring some of the old content up to snuff with, like, the harder shit. Like, again,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people... I say a lot of people. Certain people online are like, I'm tired of fighting the same skeletons and bullshit. I'm like, no, those are cool. I like that, like, every one of the lizards and golems and skeletons have, like, different mechanics, but they're very similar. Like, that's neat.
Yeah. The assets are
God
there.
damn, look at that shit. Mmm.
Yeah. Disgusting, but I love it though.
It's delicious. But yeah, Kirby, I will make note and we'll reach out. We currently have a full squad now. But if... Oh, actually... No, we've got a full squad now. If we ever need a sub or we're hurting for someone, I will happily reach out to you. We need to add each other on Discord. I think that'll help out too. What do you think of the Fate episodes in this game, Bacon? Okay.
I honestly really like them mostly because most people would just ignore like backstory, but basically like having your stats locked behind it gives you a lot more reason to actually do them, and like some face stories are actually pretty good. I love Voss's.
I cannot wait to go through Voss's storyline. Thus far, I have not. I've gone through Yodaraha's, Catalina's. Okay, love you, bye. Narmaya's and Id's, and I have like 4. So wait, Narmaya, Id, Catalina. 5 out of 5 Fate stories so far. I have not been disappointed. Like, I like each of the stories for what they are.
There's only one that might disappoint you because that might be Zeta's.
Yeah, but
Let's just say a small child gets involved and tries to hit on her a lot.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, I mean, yes, that is a fair thing to complain about. Don't get me wrong.
Why is there a search? Wait, why is there a search slot available? Wait, what?
Oh, did someone join from the Strem? Because we had a password up, if I recall.
Yeah, but no one's in here. Why is there a search slot?
We've got Victor in the call.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know why there's a 3rd slot. The person hasn't loaded in yet. How you doing, Victor?
Good. I am wondering when we are doing the Nightingale.
I'm still trying to figure out a day to do it. I want to play it with you off stream to see if I really like it, and then we can do a proper stream day.
Yeah.
I really need to not stream or do too much video gaming this week after today because I need to sit down and actually make content. Because I've got I actually have a very doable and reasonable means of doing content now, and I need to just fucking do it. Let me leave the session. What? I don't know.
Yeah, because it's weird. I don't know why there's a search slot.
I think the game glitched. So let's leave the session and I'll invite you back.
Oh yeah, wait. Someone is in here. Their name Luna, but the thing is, I got the notification, but I don't see their bar. Wait, what?
No, that's what I saw too, and like I didn't see him loading in, which I think it's just this game's wonky ass matchmaking fucking up again.
Dude, I have been soft locked a couple of times in this game. Like,
Like if there's anything I will openly criticize the devs for, it's like, guys, please fix your fucking netcode. This is ridiculous.
and this is definitely something that I have plenty of experience when it comes to freaking netcode fighting games.
Oh yeah.
Oh god,
Like
Victor.
it's one of those things where it's like it's not so bad that it ruins the experience. Like if you it's kind of the equivalent of hitting the jukebox to make it function. You can get it to work. It's just annoying that every so often it's like, God damn it, I just sat down. Now I gotta go kick the jukebox.
This is definitely a lot more consistent compared to like a game I constantly play every single day, GBO 2.
Yeah.
That one is inconsistent if it decides to like work or not.
Same password.
Got it. And also, Victor,
Yes.
I heard of your weakness.
Huh?
I heard that you don't want to go back to old Moth Runner.
Oh yeah. We
I
were
don't-
they were talking about playing Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and Bacon was like, oh man, I forgot how janky this is. And I'm like, yeah, Victor and I have talked about how kind of neither of us want to go back to older games because of the jank.
I honestly get you. Oh, fuck, is it different?
Like,
Oh yeah.
Compared to modern
even,
ones.
even going back to Gen Ultimate, like, as much as I love that game, there's moments where I'm like, oh, well, that's right, fuck, I forgot this used to be a thing. I don't like this.
And backwards roll to dodge, and also going back to For You, Vic. I forgot that the 3DS did not have any sort of secondary triggers, so my modern muscle memory is now conflicting with the 3DS muscle memory. Like, oh no.
Yep. Do you
Yeah.
at least
But
have
awesome,
the
Kirby. I
add-on
will
to
reach
give
out
you
to you in the
a
future.
second analog stick?
Yes, thank God. Thank fucking God.
God.
Even though I may change that to like give me more like camera speed, because it's still way too slow for me currently.
But yeah, I need to play Nightingale with you, Vic, and we also need to get you further into Grand Blue, because, like, I know, like, Nightingale has got you by the throat, but I also know that, like, this game does interest you. Like, you were having fun with
It
it,
does.
like, not long ago.
And I'm also extremely interested in Helldiver.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Helldivers is so much fun. I'm in
Just-
love with
It
it.
was just like, that's looking like it's a fun time.
It's a
Yeah.
good time. You have to be careful to only play in the first 4 difficulty levels until you're like at least level 10, because you're not gonna have like the things you need to do anything outside
To
of that.
survive.
We've
Yeah.
learned that the hard way.
I'll learn from your mistakes.
Yes, do better than me, brother.
I don't have the magic card to change the realm to make it so I can take more iron. That's bullshit. I'm playing Nightingale, by the way.
Yeah. I saw you. I saw
Oh.
you pop up on Steam, and I'm like, oh, cool. Vic's playing that more. I would love, while we're fucking around in this game, I would love to hear more about what you think of that game, because the reviews are very mixed right now.
Okay, so the game is good.
Yeah.
Full stop. Game good.
Good game.
Good game. As a survivor crafter, like, I started playing fucking Minecraft back in the day. I never stopped playing the genre, so I am the master of the genre. It's a good game. It's good survivor crafter. Combat good. Potential to be added on in the future. Character design is insane how much you can use, even with something locked off,
Yeah.
like tattoos and scars and stuff.
Oh, okay,
um,
okay.
Making items feels good.
Hey Basil, watch this.
Your base
Yeah, this is
feels
the thing you
good.
wanted to show me. You were literally just standing in the middle of hell, and it's not even.
I don't need to move.
I refuse.
If you're watching the stream, I am just charging here. I don't need to move.
I love how stupid this game is in the best of ways.
Over the top anime.
It really is. Oh, let's hit this bitch.
Small wings
Got it.
they beckon.
Knock him out of his overdrive.
Butterfly effect. Moonlight.
The stream has caught up and I'm seeing.
Yeah, he's just standing there menacingly.
Really menacingly, that dragon's in trouble, dude.
Of the page.
This is the reason why I love this character so much. I just can't die.
But about Nightingale, like, combat, it could be built on. Building is so satisfying because you can put down the ghost of what you want to build and plan out the entire build before putting down a single object.
Okay, that's actually
It's
hype for me as someone who, when it comes to survival games, the thing I have the hardest time with is the building aspect.
The base building is hard for a lot of people, but it's so easy. You walk up to any part of the building and it goes, hey, you need all these bits and bobs. And you can just shove it into the building and it'll fill it out by themselves.
Time for round 2.
So what would you say is like the biggest like criticisms that you would have on the game right now?
The realm loading, how long it takes to go from realm to realm.
Okay.
That's really it, but it does have the nice thing of going, hey, we finished loading you in, but we're gonna put a continue button on, so you don't just drop down in the middle of the realm while you're out getting a cup of coffee. Like, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. And the game is fucking beautiful. And the fact there's only 3 realms, kind of, you go to. There's forest, swamp, and desert. And then you use a secondary card to make it a stronger forest, but it's still a forest.
Like you've got like 3 main places to go, but then you can kind of mix and match what makes that variant special.
Well, not really. It's more there's a level 1 forest and there's a level 10 forest. Would you like to go to a level 10 forest? And so, what they need, and what they're planning to, because this is one of the times where this is obviously early access, this is alpha.
Yeah.
This isn't, we've completed the game, but we're doing some bug fixing here, have it early so we can make money. This is early alpha. We need people in the world breaking the game so we can figure out what we need to fix.
I think that might be why people are reviewing it kind of harshly, because the past couple of early access games we've had are very much like you said. They're really just the equivalent of, okay, the game's just about ready to release, but we want proof that people want this, so give us money.
Yeah, this they already know people in here. They know what they're making. I said the perfect way to describe this game is a bunch of mega Minecraft modders who make huge mod packs came together and go, let's go make our own video game. Yeah, alright.
Which, hey, like, the only time I ever really clicked with Minecraft is when my wife and I were using mods, so, like, valid.
Yep. And it's so satisfying, because, like, you have to go and get the better workshops available. Like, you don't just, oh, once I get this item, I can make a better workshop. Like, no, you gotta learn how to make that workshop, motherfucker.
Yeah. I think the thing that makes me so interested in it is because, like, Vic, you and I have talked about this, and we need to get around to playing V Rising again, because that game has good combat. My biggest hang-up for a lot of survival games is that I don't always have, like, the comfort of, like, whatever, like, the combat is. Like, we really enjoyed goofing around on Ark, but Ark's combat is dog shit.
Oh yeah, no, combat is much better than Ark in this game. Much better.
And you want to know how I know that's true?
How?
You can fan the hammer on the revolver. Any game that lets me have a cowboy vibe of using a revolver, and they let you fan the hammer, and it's an effective use of the gun, automatically makes me want to play it.
Yeah. And it will be a while until you get the revolver. But before that, I found the axe to be my favorite thing. It's like I got range, you stay away from me, and I hit you in the head with it.
I like to know that, I like to hear that, like, it sounds like we can, we're just gonna go ahead and do these fights closed, because at this point I don't trust online anymore. I love this game, but Jesus Christ, if you're not playing with buddies, you're not opening up a session or like a room, there's no point in running the online.
Yeah.
It's so infuriating.
Basil, let me tell you the best thing.
Yeah.
You knock down a fucking tree, it falls, you dodge it because you don't want to die.
Yeah.
It poofs into logs. You could go and press E on every single log, or you could hold E, and everything within your pickup range is just put in your inventory.
Oh, this game doesn't make you waste your fucking time.
Yeah, it does not. It does not.
That actually sounds really nice.
Not gonna lie, this sounds kind of hype.
Perfect scene.
And it encourages you to make nice, pretty faces, because you can augment the work tables with just objects. Like, I have a hunting horn next to my table that lets me make my equipment, like my shirt and stuff.
Yeah.
And it gives me a bonus to everything I make as long as it's with predator hide.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, like, the game doesn't, like, force you into, clearly steel is better than rock. It's like, no, like, there is a bonus that you might want out of having your aesthetic be just one thing.
Yeah. And it's really like, hey, you have this kind of wood, but this kind of wood gives different stats. And it's just like, oh, what stats does this wood give me? Well, this wood gives you more stamina. Oh, I'd like that on my axe. I want to hit more things.
Yeah.
Well, you better use it for your axe.
Yeah, so it's like, damn, that sounds really fucking interesting. How are the swords? You know I'm a sword guy.
I don't have any swords.
Oh, that should be
Can
the
you
last
get
of
swords?
those secrets we
I don't
need.
think so.
Quest
Oh.
complete.
The tools kind of double as weapons. You can
Ooh.
have a dagger.
I can live with a dagger. I can be a quick little dagger boy.
The dagger does have a dodge.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Or you could use a sickle.
What's the sickle's special thing?
It dodges. Just dodge and block. That's all you got.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But revolvers also have a dodge.
Damn, I'm getting sold on this pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I've been like. Hey, when are we playing?
Oh shit.
Oh, and the best way of movement, it's really fucking funny. You hop, dodge, and then coast with your umbrella.
Oh, that's cool.
It's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah. Isn't it, like, great, Vic, that I was right about 2024 and how it's gonna probably outdo gaming in 2023?
I am. It's like, how did you know?
I'm gonna be honest, it was more of a feeling, and it was only based off of the games I was more interested in, and then more and more games started coming out, and I'm like, oh, what was a feeling is now just fact.
And I love that all of them are like indie.
Yeah, they're either indie or they're just double A games. There's, like, I was having this conversation with one of my in-laws at dinner the other day, when we went to my niece's birthday, and we were talking about how, like, the video game market crash is going to happen, but I just don't think it's going to be, like, in the way that people think it is. I think, yeah, I think it's just going to be the AAA studio market that's going to be, like, having the issues.
Because they made their cost way too high.
Yeah.
Oh wait, haven't you heard we have now gone up to quadruple A, and the first one in that line is called Skull.
Yeah, Ubisoft. There's a reason I don't fuck with Ubisoft as a company anymore.
Yeah.
They're very dumb. Like, if there's any company that I respect and disdain more than Activision, it is Ubisoft. I would say that I morally hate Activision more, but, like, as a fan of Ubisoft, it feels like they let me down harder.
Yeah.
Because I used to love all their games until, like, I realized I have played all their games. even though I haven't played hardly any of their games in the past 5 years, I've still played them all.
I don't fear
Yep.
into my web.
Oh, of course I'm weighed down by my inventory. I'm carrying a fuck ton of tin. Okay.
One thing I really hope that they do in this game, and this is something that Mezzer also mentioned, and I kind of in the same boat, like, something that I feel like some people are not, like, contemplating, and again, it comes down to, what's up, Worm? It comes down to the, like, not considering and not keeping in mind, like, the dev cycle of this game. The fact that this game came out the way it did with its dev time is kind of something that I feel should be celebrated. Like, the criticisms are valid, but, like, let's not make every molehill a mountain, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
this game is a triumph, given the fact it was working on, fucking Duke Nukem Forever time.
Woof.
Yeah, it was bad, and the fact that Cygames basically took the scraps of what Platinum left them and still made a very good game that just needs a little bit more refining, like, that's pretty fucking great.
And speaking of which, Basil, I have played plenty of their games, and despite Platinum not basically completing this game, its story mode has a lot of freaking Platinum blood still in it.
It really does. It
But run better.
It really feels like the devs literally took what Platinum left them. Because, like, I'm also not a fan of, like, shitting on Platinum for leaving. Like, it fell through. They didn't agree with the direction of the game. That shit happens. It's fine. But
I'm actually kind of glad that happened, because after the vast disappointment I have with freaking Bayonetta 3, I'm kind of glad they did.
I actually want to circle back around to that, because I have not played 3, and the only reason I haven't is because apparently everyone is so negative on it, which I'm surprised by. But I want to circle back to that. I agree. And then the thing that I really like is that even though they mutually, like, you know, left the project, Cygames still took what was there and said, okay, well then it's up to us, which now as it stands, because, like, what company did they work with to make the fighting game?
Freaking Arc System Works.
Yeah, so, and given how much of a flop DFO was, their fighting game, I feel like I feel like it shows that Cygames is not just complacent with, like, their titles. Like, it feel like with the way that Grand Blue Versus came out, even the initial one, the way that it launched, and how they're still putting forth energy towards it, on top, compared to, like, the Dungeon Fighter one, I feel like it's like, okay, clearly Cygames cares. Like, they want to make good games. They want money. What capitalist utopia doesn't? But they also do care. And it's really nice to see that when it's like, okay, I'm really interested, at least with the case of this game, I'm interested to see what they do with, like, adding more story and more content going forward with how, because I don't know that they expected this game to be as big as it is. I think they were expecting, like, a healthy amount of people to like it, but, like, this game kind of blew up. No one expected this shit.
Oh, and also this, just to clarify, Arc System Works did not make DNF Duel.
They did? I thought they were involved in it.
They, they are the publisher. They did not make it.
That does change a lot, actually.
18 made it. The same people that basically made the freaking Naruto games.
Oh.
So, not the same kind of quality control.
No.
And do remember, DNF announced a character, Spectre. We didn't hear anything about her until a literal year later. The communication has been very poor.
Yeah,
Very
and
bad.
that's kind of like, I lost my train of thought because I started rambling too much. That's kind of why, like, I want to praise Cygames, because Cygames has done nothing but communicate. Like we have a roadmap up until May, and then even then, a lot of people are being hopeful that like the reason that they're keeping the May update a secret is because they're trying to see if they can actually do this, like keep updating this game and giving us shit to buy and keep it going. Because Cygames has proven that unless Nintendo shuts them down, cough cough, they will keep giving money to their games. Like Gran Blue Fantasy Gran Blue Fantasy Versus is not that popular of a fighting game, all things considered, and it's still getting.
I would say it's definitely very much up there, but definitely not as much as like let's see, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter. It is literally in the main stage of EVO, the biggest fighting game tournament on the planet. So it's up there with the big boys currently right now.
Right, and then that's what I'm saying is that, like, compared to the big boys, like, Gran Blue Versus is never going to get those same numbers trying to, like, beat Guilty Gear. They're not even trying to beat them. They're just trying to exist in the same space. And too many companies don't want that. They want to beat the competition. It's like, no, you can't. You can't beat an established franchise unless the franchise itself is dying. And even then, you still don't want to beat them. You just want to, like, take their fan base. Cough, cough, what Final Fantasy did for Warcraft. And then Warcraft had to start getting better because they were like, oh shit, Final Fantasy's a competitor? Always has been.
Always
No.
has been.
No, the scene is coming from the fighting game community perspective. I don't really think it's like that anymore because currently, right now, there is a fighting game renaissance right now.
Yep.
I am drowning in fighting games. Absolutely drowning. I am now learning Tekken. Which I've never played a 3D game, but I am having a blast learning.
And this only helps with what I'm saying more though, is that like more companies like Cygames are realizing they don't have to make all the money in the world. They just have to make enough money to be sustainable and keep going. Gran Blue Versus is on the big stage with Tekken, Street Fighter, and so on. But I don't feel like they're dying because their player base is under 10,000, which for a fighting game compared to like the big boys, that could look scary. But Cygames says, "Oh, 8,000 players regularly? That's our market. That's our market right there. Cater to that market."
Once again, coming from the fighting game perspective, that's still a very healthy player base. It's super healthy, but at the same time, it is a different kind of player they are looking for. They basically want the freaking casual player to play the game, and which is working up perfectly for them in lobbies currently, which are like housed like 64 people. Some people just are there just to freaking hang out and role play.
Literally, one of the best things about Versus that actually got me to download the free version, and one day I will pick it up and play it. There's just so many games right now. That's my big excuse.
And that's currently the scene. There's a free version of a fighting game right now,
that you can just pick up and try. And like they cycle characters every week. That's so fucking cool.
Which is something people in the community have been asking for decades. Why hasn't anyone tried this to like get people to like basically deep dive into a genre they are unsure, because fighting games to like many people are intimidating.
Oh, immensely so. I'm one of those people. Like the big thing that has me want to try Versus is that I was basically I'm basically seeing and being told Versus is the best of like something like Guilty Gear, but like the specials work like Smash Brothers. And when I was told that, I was like, fuck, I want to try that. That sounds exactly like the kind of game I'd be into.
Let me clarify one thing. What you're talking about currently is the simple inputs in which everyone can do. But the thing is, for somebody like me, I could also do traditional. Let's
Fighting
see.
game inputs?
Yes, you have
Oh shit.
you have them both, but the thing
Yes.
is, the simple versions do less damage.
Right, but that's the thing though, is that like it becomes less intimidating for someone like me to be able to pick it up
Exactly.
and say, okay, I know I'm going to do less damage, but I can compensate by that by getting good with these controls. And when I feel comfortable, and if I ever feel comfortable, I'll do the hard inputs, or I'll do a combination of both.
Exactly.
This idea,
And-
this idea that like you had to play these fighting games a very specific way, and I actually think it's a brilliant idea to make the simple inputs hit less, because
Yeah.
you're trying to play a casual and a mainstream fighting game person on the same stage. There's also the argument of accessibility for like people who literally can't put in the button inputs, like literally they're physically unable. And
Yes.
it's why I actually kind of want to play the new Street Fighter. Like, yeah, like the other thing I like is that
Modern
like
mode is amazing.
the thing I really like is that like there's the joke of well, I mean, like let's quote the Lythero videos, like, Bobby, are you using modern Zangief? Like that old joke, but it's funny, it's playful. No one's being a dick about it. And if you are, well, you were a dick long before they put in the modern controls.
The thing is, that joke hits different, especially for me, who main Zangief. The thing is, it may not be a stigma, but the thing is, modern Zangief is one of the most dangerous characters you could ever face. Mostly because you could do his command grabs with just the press of a button, and also one of the most scariest supers, which is unblockable. His level 3 does a lot of damage,
Yup, and that
and will steal rounds.
and
And once again, with a press of a button.
and that's why I think it's a brilliant idea for a game to say, okay, you're going to use modern controls. Valid. You're still going to be able to try to get good at this game. But to make this fair for everyone else, we have to make the damage be less to a certain degree. And, like, that's just balancing. Like, you just have to figure it out.
Oh, definitely.
And then you get into the argument of, okay, if you're still complaining that the game is too hard with modern controls, you either need to lab and get good at the game or put it down. Like, the game is literally making it to where you can play with a handicap and still perform and, like, still get a good thrill.
I have a good example.
Oh,
Literally,
let's hear it.
you know, all of last week was freaking Capcom Cup 10.
Mm-hmm.
They brought in every single competitor from around the world, and one of them that actually got in was a freaking modern control Luke. He
Mhm.
got in. The best of the best. He got in.
Can I take a look?
With even lower damage, he still made it in.
Yup, which just shows proof that even with a weird handicap, if you can get good at something, it doesn't matter how you do it. Which I also...
Fundamentals are priceless.
Yeah, and I think that's why I'm more wanting to approach games like that, because it's so good. But then going back to like the core discussion, it's why I'm actually really excited to see what Relink can come up with, because right now,
Oh, definitely.
Bacon, you and I were talking about how currently there's not a lot of content to do air quotes. Like,
Yeah.
once you've like the Bahamut grind is the Bahamut grind, but I personally like we're 14 players. I love the cutscenes in Bahamut. I think they're fun.
Yeah.
You have this game that is a very casual, friendly game, and once you get to the end content, you're done. Anything going forward is basically playing Monster Hunter G rank. Like, if you can't play that, that's fine. You already played a game for hundreds of hours beforehand. Like, you still have characters you could level up and keep in a certain tier. The idea that this game is not trying to shy away the casual audience and is hinting at something that's going to make us shit ourselves, I'm really excited about.
And that's kind of the comparison I made earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think this game is putting us in a false sense of security on purpose. Like, oh, we are just beating everything too easily. We are busted. This game is way too easy. And then comes out the later content which will beat our ass. And I will guarantee you, someone will freaking complain
that
It's too
now that
hard.
this
Why did
is
the
a balanced
developers
mess.
didn't make us ready for this? This is bullshit.
Pretty much.
What's this, master rank? Unacceptable.
Yeah, honestly,
much.
like it's the difference between me bitching about like the hitbox of Iceborne Rajang versus someone going like, all of this is so dumb, everything hits so hard. It's like, buddy, chill.
Welcome.
it's not that bad.
Well, welcome to late game content.
Yeah, honestly, but like
Real lord, bitch.
I also feel like becoming an adult in the gaming space is also just making me realize, oh, people are just always gonna complain. Like, there's no point in listening to half of it.
No, it's not.
Absolutely not.
I'm not yet worthy to be called a master. Go on the sea.
And oh yeah, let's see. And to clarify some more, the very first Gran Blue game that came out, yeah, the scene that really killed it was COVID, because that literally came out
Yeah.
at the start of it, and well, no grassroots community could like even form, because well, we weren't actually allowed to form any sort of competition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's honestly the biggest reason why I didn't end up joining up in the game when it came out, because back when it was just normal versus, like, I was really interested, but like there was no rollback. Like, everyone was having massive issues with like connection, and like you said, you couldn't do the grassroots, which you need for games like that. Now, I think a lesser company with its head up its own ass would have just said, oh well, guess it was a failure. Oh well, the market doesn't know what it's talking about. Let's go back to making shill bullshit that somehow makes money. No, Cygames said, all right, let's actually look at this outside of our own bubble. Do we think this game can make money? Sir, yes, we do believe it can. We just need to bide our time. All right, we bide our time. How's Relink coming? It's almost ready, sir. Like, both of these games will release around the same time. Will cater to both the same and different audiences, and it will make the Gran Blue iconography be more of a household name. Bet we wait and we slumber. That's all we gotta do.
I am. Everyone in the FGC was surprised. Wait, there's gonna be another one?
Yup.
Oh, and with oh, that's great.
And the
That's
fact
great.
that they invested in rollback, like once I was explained like what rollback was, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
It makes the game feel so much better. And also, on that kind of game, like, you need to react to scenes a lot more consistently. If you don't have that, it is difficult to deal with certain characters. Like, okay, I tried to and here this character I physically can't because the game does not let me, because my connection is not it's not helping matter. The netcode does not help.
Yeah. And then, like, that's actually something else that I think is very interesting. It's like, I think it's very funny that once again, one of Cygames' like biggest thing they have to prioritize for Gran Blue is netcode. Like, obviously, like, rollback wouldn't work on a game like this. However, but it's really cool that it's just like, okay, they've done it before. I believe they can do it again.
Yeah. Though,
Imagine
at the same time,
imagine if like something like rollback would work on this. How fucking cool would that be?
no, at the same time, I don't really think it's rollback itself, because I could still do scenes like let's see, consistently. It's mainly
Just getting into a lobby.
yeah, that's kind of the main thing. And currently, some companies still have trouble implementing even simple things like a freaking lobby system, aka Guilty Gear Strive, even like nearly 3 years later, has difficulty just.
Damn.
Like, I try to just find a game, but something does the lobbies just do not want to work.
That's really crazy. Worm, congratulations, you're a part of the community now.
Though the thing is, ever since Crossplay came to freaking Xbox, it got worse.
Oh, it got
a lot
worse?
It got a lot worse.
Damn, dude.
So
patch after patch after patch. Like they're trying to fix it, but it's still not enough.
Oh my god, I'm on fire. I started fire. I'm an idiot.
Oh, hold up. Let me give you the.
Ooh, there we go.
Because I can just do this again. Oh, hold up. First. There you go.
Very nice, very nice. That lets me do this. So just do that. Oh, beautiful. Let me.
That means a lot coming from you.
There is no
Get rid of it.
There you go, bitch.
wings they beckon for.
Let's melt this fucking overdrive.
Yep.
Got you.
Well done.
I'll pay attention to my health. There we go.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Okay, you can look at me.
Detonation.
Oh, whoops! We were doing so well, we accidentally left our the NPCs behind.
Yeah.
Oopsie poopsie.
Yep, they couldn't keep up
Alright,
with
that-
our
All right,
our output.
I'll make them like use their SBA as soon as they can now.
Burn, I can take what I want.
Yeah, there we go, boys.
On cat.
My turn now.
Literally at the last second.
Yeah, a lot of the times the AI will wait until the last second because like that's kind of I think how it's coded.
Yeah.
I like that when it is in dragon form, he cannot speak. He can only just make grunts and growls.
There you go.
Oh, this game is so fun.
Once again, thank you for giving me this game because I
Dude.
was on the fence.
I knew it was gonna be a very fun time. I could tell that you were gonna like it because right out the gate when I said it's casual Monster Hunter and you're like, I actually really want that. It's like that sounds exactly what I want right now.
Honestly, yeah.
Like
I was playing Monster Hunter World like I think all through December,
yeah.
and like I was gonna play For You, but then like let's try a Warframe. And then this game came out, and then you suddenly gifted it to me, like, oh, well, time to change plans now.
It was basically Remnant 2 all over again. I wanted more people to play this with, and I'm gonna be going back to Remnant 2 soon because like
I'm still not done with my first world.
listen, I will happily pop on and we can go through that shit together. It's fun.
That'd be a good excuse for me to pick it up too.
Yeah. Dude, like that is the
If you would like that, Victor.
that
All right, I should be right back.
Oh yeah. That is like the biggest problem with this year is that like the end of 2023 and the beginning of this year there are just so many good games and like there's just not enough time. The good thing about Remnant though is that like it's always gonna be there and they've still got 2 more DLCs they're gonna be dropping.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Remnant's gonna dude, Remnant 2 is gonna be big.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, Remnant 2 is not done yet.
I still haven't finished it.
There's a game I've been playing that people who like adventure / Monster Hunter likes that's been slept on. What are we talking about, Kirby? Say it out loud. Say it with your chest.
Full bodied. Let's go.
Dude, Vic, it's so weird that like streaming on YouTube these past couple of days has been a little bit more engaging and fun than on Twitch.
Wow.
It's funny, like I'm getting about the same numbers and getting about the same amount of people popping up in chat compared to like on Twitch, save for like when people rated. But I don't know, it's like the YouTube environment fits me more so far.
More casual.
It is.
Yeah.
Dragon March for Death by Intocreate. Dragon March for Death? What is that? I don't think I've heard about that. Dragon Marked for Death. Oh. Well, hello there. That actually looks kind of nice. Kind of got like a Mega Man X or like a Mega Man Z vibe going on here. Yeah, it did get really heavily slept on, but it looks kind of good. Is this another hidden gem that I will have to pick up for myself? It is multiplayer. I'm watching it really quick.
I said you only give me 100 tier 1 since you fog-faced motherfucker. Whatever. Get away from me. I'm gonna go stab it ear. Come here. Stab. Come here.
Oh, this actually looks super fun.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, I definitely want to try this game out sometime.
What game?
It's called Dragon March for Death. It came out in 2020. It's only got like 800 reviews, but it's mostly positive.
I have a turn. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. Mostly positive, leaning towards very good or very positive. It's got a 78% on Steam. Honestly, the best way to explain it is if Monster Hunter was Mega Man X. It kind of looks good, honestly. It looks kind of neat.
Wait,
That
in the process
sounds
of what?
fun.
Yeah, it's a game called Dragon March for Death.
Never heard of this one.
No, like this is not something I feel like has been brought up a lot.
I honestly never heard of this one. Hold up.
Compared to other indie create platforms, Dragon March for Death falls short. Looks like for the most part, people are pretty happy with it as a whole. Like, I'm gonna add this to my wish list. Like, I would not mind fucking with that sometime. That's kind of neat. Up to 4 players online for every mission and multiple builds. Imagine a game like Mega Man Zero, but also Dungeons and Dragons, and you go on quests to improve your character. Honestly, like I think probably one of the biggest complaints probably for the game is that it may be like a little content dry, like it's a little short. But like a $40 game that's like a little content.
That's the kind of complaint you want, though. It's like I didn't have enough content. I was
No,
having
no!
so much fun and I ran out.
Victor, thank you. Like it's something that I actually got into an argument with someone on Reddit for, where it's like, this game's trash. I want more of it. It's like that you. Why are you complaining? That's not how that works.
The what?
It's oh god, it's so dumb. But it's. I think a lot of the the internet is a very jaded bitch. Like, let's just out the gate. But I also kind of understand where a lot of the skepticism and like the negativity comes from with the internet, because like we are in the era where gaming companies lie to us all the fucking time, or they drop the ball immensely. So like I get it. I'm also going to be a little mean. Y'all are weak. Be optimistic and hope for the best. Like I
mostly just wait for scenes to happen. I do not overhype shit.
No.
Especially, oh my god, like basically the end of last year, especially Starfield.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Bethesda's a trash company. I saw coming a mile away that Starfield was gonna be mid. I knew it was gonna be mid from launch. It's fucking Bethesda, dude.
It's Bethesda.
Like, okay,
They're still riding off Skyrim.
like it's and here's the thing. So you raise a good point. You don't want to overhype. I feel like you with everything, you need to be informed. One of the dumbest manage your expectations and become informed. Like, one of the dumbest takes I've ever heard from one of my old friends, who's not friends now, but like that's regardless. This is like, oh, I didn't watch the trailers. I didn't watch anything in the previews. Like, what? Why? It's like, well, I'm just hyped for the game, dude. I don't want to get spoiled. I'm like, how do you even know if you're gonna like this if you haven't even seen the trailer? Like, the aesthetic, dude. Like, it looks cool. It's like, you don't even know if it's gonna be a game you like. Sure enough, like the 3 times I had this conversation with this person, they bitched and moaned when they got the game. This is what I wanted. It's like, you didn't even know what you wanted. Like, you didn't
even know what the game was.
You didn't even know what the game was. You didn't look into it. You didn't want to spoil yourself, air quote. And then when you bought the game, like, I feel like that's such a dumb-ass take. And I feel like that is more prevalent in the internet space that people recognize.
admit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Because
this.
that's my problem with people who are like get too hyped
Yes.
for X Packs in 14. And it's like it's gonna have this, this, and this. It's like they said none of that. It
Mhm.
doesn't happen. And then they go, "Why isn't this in the video game? You're the only one who put it in there."
Yup.
The devs are confused.
Community shit is like a game of fucking telephone. Like
It is.
none of them said
It really is.
None of them
the
said
devs did not say
Nobody
this.
said this.
And like, I also feel
It's like
like
they're trying to manifest it into being so hard. They truly think it's gonna come out, and then it doesn't fucking happen. Because magic isn't real.
Though the scene is,
Bad!
though the scene is Basil.
Yep.
I have one example that basically marketing actually worked on me.
We all been there, but go off.
The scene is, I did not really care for Elden Ring at all. I didn't see any of the leaks, any of the freaking trailers. I honestly did not care. And then, like a week before launch, I got ads on YouTube again and again for one specific character, Radon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one got me like, he looks so cool, I want to fight him. Like,
The,
okay, and then I pre-ordered the game right there a week before, and my God, that was the best gaming experience I've had in decades.
Elden Ring is so fucking good. I need to pick it back up and play it with people because, like, we talked about this before. Elden Ring is so engaging to me because it has, to me, one of the best multiplayer experiences from Soft has created.
It is the most easiest.
Yeah, like even if you
multiplayer
don't,
experience currently.
even if you don't use the mod to just make the seamless co-op, like it's not even a necessary mod. It's nice. I like using it, but like if someone was like, I don't want to download a mod, I would just say, okay, like we'll play it. We'll play it vanilla. Like that's fine. Whereas like we mentioned before, Bloodborne's multiplayer is
Of garbage.
less than approachable, is what I will say.
Basil?
Because
Man, you
Basil,
can play
it took
Bloodborne
me-
the entire time and never realize it's multiplayer.
yeah, honestly, which like
With like
It's
any
a
of the Souls
single-player
games.
game.
Really. Any of the Souls games already like that, yeah.
Well, no, because in other Souls games, you will be invaded.
yeah.
Someone's gonna fuck up your day.
Actually, I have a rebuttal to that, Victor.
Oh?
There is one zone in which, if you play online, it will force a freaking invasion on you. One of the Nightmare realms actually forces that. So, if you're not prepared, they will fuck you up.
But here's the thing, when I played it, never got invaded in there.
Wait,
Yeah, never got invaded.
were you offline?
No.
You lucky bastard.
I say that often to Victor.
Take care.
I just happenstance myself into luck, and I'm like, yep, I
So-
deserve this.
So what you're telling me is,
Need something? Which will it be?
the freaking ladies who just ring the bell just freaking rung it and no one showed up.
Yeah, no one showed up.
Jesus Christ, they must have been bored like,
I
please.
I
I'm
just went and
waiting.
murdered them, and I'm like, okay, I'm good, I guess.
I guess they're there. I don't know what they did.
Also, yeah.
They're ringing this bell.
Also, Worm, yes, you're 100% correct. Like, that's, like, the mentality I feel like people have. To circle back around to what you were saying, Bacon, I feel like some context that's lost in the comparison I'm making of the former friend is that this person wouldn't even want to watch commercials. Like, if commercials came up, they would complain about, like, I don't want to watch this commercial. So, like, yeah, advertisement worked on you. However, but you also were already a FromSoft fan. Like, you kind of already knew what was coming. Like, there are people who will, like, look... Like, I knew people who would look these games up, had no... Either the company was too new, or they've never played any of the other games from the company, and I would be like, well, hold on, like, why are you so hyped for this? Like, well, it looks like this and this. It's like, one, no.
It is not those things.
One, no. Two, I know this company. I used to be a fan of theirs. There are some things that these trailers are showing that you might want to consider thinking about and just keeping your expectations. Like, no, I don't want to know about the trailers. I just want to go in blind. Like, you're a dumbass. You're an absolute medically induced dumbass.
You fool of a took!
Actually, I have another comparison. Do you two remember, like in December, the video game awards happened, and there was one game that actually just caught my eye, Mecha Break.
No, I do not recall this game.
Basically, it is a mecha game in which you can form teams and fight someone else with those teams, as well. Like it's basically like a team-based PvP game, right? But the thing is, I've never heard of this company. I have never heard of anything they've done. Like, and the trailer looked way too good to be true. It is fast-paced. The world is huge. Like, okay, I am gonna keep an eye on this. I want to see what actual gameplay. Okay, they were in line.
Right, but again, like you saw something about it, and then you went and saw gameplay to know what the game was going to be about.
Why to be a freaking tester too? Like, but I didn't get picked.
That's a good point, Kirby. That like sometimes advertisements will spoil story stuff. I feel
definitely.
like that's less of a problem in the gaming industry, though.
Yeah.
Like, it happens. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, but I don't think it happens to nauseum like Hollywood shit does.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. There is a fucking example I know now that has massive spoilers, but I can't think of it right now. Damn it.
Right, but like, that would just be one, right? I can name you 5 different movies that came out in like the past 10 years that spoiled immensely.
And all of them are from Marvel!
Most of them are
Yeah.
from Marvel. I think this fight is so cool. I really wish we had to farm this fight more, but like, it's so cool for what it is.
All right. Now, time for me to not move. Come here.
Oh, when you remember Valheim, Basil?
Yeah, I remember Bahamut.
Where food made you have more health and stamina?
Yeah.
Same thing!
Oh, so that's actually something that's in Enshrouded as well, though I do think... I really want to like Enshrouded. It doesn't have enough content for me. I'm just gonna be real. I'm
Except when I'm watching, he says it's much more. It's like, do you want to play solo? Play Enshrouded. If you want to play multiplayer, play, Nightingale.
That's a really good way of putting it, actually. That's clever.
One thing that does bug me is, and I know it's a bug, and they're gonna fix it eventually, is that gardening doesn't seem to work.
That's fair.
Like, no, I mean, like, it's broken. Like,
Yeah, no, like Helldivers, literally armor ratings don't matter right now. Like, they're bugs.
Uh-oh. Oh, no!
But, the armor, like, any armor does work. It's, like, you still have armor, it still protects you. And, like, I find, like, the whole point of that game is you need to kind of just get good at dodging shit.
Yeah.
But, like, I have seeds planted, I watered them, and it's just like,
Tutu. Do not do yours yet.
I'm waiting.
Do not do yours yet.
I'm waiting.
Don't do anything. Do not do anything.
Why? Why?
You'll see why. And then do yours. We stagger him way longer.
That's only really a thing in the Bahamut fight. The stagger here
Also
is
this
not.
one.
It's not that no.
trust
I've
me.
seen the claims. It's not that big of a difference.
I have joined some friends, and yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Nah, like the couple of times I've done it, it doesn't make like the damage we would have done with the full burst would have been the same equivalent here. Like I'm not mad about it. Like it still worked. It's fine, but like
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it doesn't matter as much.
isn't it just, it's not just the damage you do to stun it, but the damage it's done while stunned is what makes it stun.
Right, and then
Exactly.
like in a lot of the fights in the game, that ladder thing is not that big of a deal. In Bahamut, it 100% is because like you can't, like, there are phases in his fight where you literally just can't touch him. Like, I'll rephrase my response as this. I see the logic, I see the vision, it's not necessary compared to Bahamut. Because, like, you literally can't touch Bahamut during certain phases. Whereas with this one, you can 100% keep, like, slapping this guy.
True.
But again, it's like, it's a strat. I'm not going to harp on it. If someone asks me to do it, I'll just do it.
Okay.
Again, this game is very casual friendly. It does not fucking matter.
Oh no, it really doesn't.
They did not do anything much.
It's Jover!
Death breeds
Can't
life
believe this joke.
Fucking Jover.
in the field.
Oops.
I don't have my scene up, so I can't really be undead.
This is such a cool fight, though.
Really is.
Honestly, one of the things that also makes me kind of happy with the stall strats is that if the boss is strong enough, near the end when you're trying to like beat the DPS check, the full burst is still going to be the strat. You're still going to want a full burst if you need to meet that check, which is good because like one of my biggest complaints with 14, which is never going to be like addressed because like it would just ruin the game. I wish we used limit breaks more. Limit breaks are fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like some fights do mix it up where you have to use the healer or the tank or you know, you mix it up a little bit.
Those are so rare.
Those are,
I love the tank LB.
and I'll be honest with you, they need to stay rare because if every other fight was a mix up with them, they would mean nothing. It would just be boring.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Though they need to use more healer LBs.
They do.
Healers don't get LB ever, unless everything's fucked up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel like there needs to be more of a reason to use the healer LBs, and like I wouldn't know what to do for that. I have heard good things about Seed of Sacrifice, Kirby. It's not really my cup of tea, but I've heard pretty okay things.
Really? I have experience with that one, and it all sinks. And it's all sinks to Vic here. I didn't know what I was going into.
Just go in,
because
it'll be fine.
Just go in.
He
it'll
taught
be
me live.
fine.
He taught me live.
We'll do it
He taught me
live.
live, and we did it. We did it.
We did it, gamers.
It'll be fine. Okay,
That's
Bahamut.
Okay,
Why does he have Bahamut?
the last things I need
Bahamut.
to cap out my sigils are like the really annoying shit that I can do with AI. So let's fight Bahamut for a bit.
right. So basically, that was definitely one of the best experiences, Vic. just teaching me life. You were such a good guide in there.
Oh,
You were
thank
such a good
you.
guide.
Kirby, currently, I don't think you'd be able to jump into the voice call because I specify who has the stream squad role. Stick around, hang
I
out,
have
and
it.
I might be able to, you might earn it.
I'm surprised I haven't.
Bacon, we're a part of the FC. I've known you for years. The fuck?
Okay, true enough.
I know I have it. If I didn't have it, I would bully him until I got it.
I'm pretty sure Victor would actually just, like, kill me if I didn't give
Yeah.
them the ability.
It's like, what do you mean you're in a voice channel I can't join? What the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Like, literally, Bacon, the only reason we haven't hung out more is the same reason we haven't, I haven't hung out with more people in the FC in general, and that's just time.
He's a busy bitch.
Not even just being busy. It's like, one of the things that's so dumb is that there was a time when I wasn't that busy and I could hang out with the FC a lot. Everyone was either asleep or, like, just going to work.
Understandable.
Like, it's the same reason that Dracio, like, every so often screeches in the FC. It's like, I want to be with my friends! Like, we were all on different, like, times of free.
I feel like that as an adult, yeah.
Here's an interesting conversation to have. And, like, I feel like this is going to be a loaded question for some because it's going to really be based on, like, your own upbringing. But like, you know, the people who are like, man, I wish I could be a kid again and all that shit. I never related to those people. I prefer being an adult. Being an adult sucks, but being a kid is worse.
I definitely have those feelings from time to time, but then I think about, wait, I couldn't really do much as a child.
Right. Well, what were you saying, Vic? I couldn't hear you.
I am not the person to speak on this because I am living the life of a child and it is I have zero responsibilities. Food just shows up and it's always my favorite. My bed is just a plethora of plushy animals that I sleep with.
So,
And I video game all day.
so here's the thing, Vic. I would still argue that, like, without going into your backstory, mind you are more. You are you are an adult. You are living in an adult life. It's just that you and your partner have worked together to create the adult life that you want. Because if you were just a child, you still would not have autonomy. Even in the best situation, you wouldn't have autonomy.
Yeah, true.
And like, I feel like a lot of people take that kind of shit for granted. Like, listen, I don't like
the
my
autonomy is definitely important.
I don't like my job. I don't like that I have to do adult things. I'll tell you right now, I will deal with all of the worst bullshit taxation capitalist bullshit as an adult than I ever would ever want to have to do again as a kid. And I had a very good childhood. I don't have a lot of complaints about my childhood. I never want to be a kid again, ever. It would be hell.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I didn't get a childhood, so now I get it.
Yeah, you're getting the refined childhood package, the way I like to phrase it.
It's like, we see you skip the basic package. Would you like the refined package? It's like, the package also comes with weed. I love this package!
Oh man, dude, this package is cool.
Dude, I smoke so much weed now. The blue thing! No, Basil, me and Dom had the most radical culture shock between the two of us, and I looked at him and go, we can't be doing this. We're both white. What the fuck? And it's like, oh, like a white culture versus black culture. I was like, you do that? I was like, you don't? What? It was about football games and how much people get into football.
Yeah.
And specifically the one team. And like, everyone in Kansas knows what the Chiefs did on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Everyone does.
I have no idea what that. I don't know what the hell that is.
You see? See, he's East Coast. He doesn't know anything about the.
No.
I think it also is also a thing about like personal culture. Like, I don't care about sports. Like, I wouldn't know either.
Give a fuck about sports. No, listen. Think back to a kid. As a kid, when you're walking around, did your parent or guardian end up having a conversation about what the local team did on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, his did.
Oh, okay, I follow you now.
Like, everyone in the Midwest and South will be able to talk about whatever the sport team did on Sunday. Like, their entire culture is sport. Usually football.
That's definitely my people when it comes to freaking soccer.
I would have to agree with that. Even though I also grew up in the Midwest and still did not care about sports, I can name easily how many of my family members did.
Right.
Especially football.
You know the name of your local sport team from where you live.
Oh,
I do know that.
You know what my version of that is, Vic? We are still in Missouri. We still have not forgiven the fact that the Rams left us. We're not over that still.
See, like, it's that.
Yeah, I follow what you're saying now.
Okay, I definitely do not. I do know that about the New York freaking Giants, the freaking Yankees, the Mets. Yeah. We know that shit.
Yeah, like, you could, but in the Midwest, you could walk up to some random motherfucker and go, did you see the Chiefs on Sunday? And they'd go, yeah, I'm so proud of them. Did you see that touchdown? Oh, yes, I did.
Basil,
Yeah.
did you see like one of our randoms just say?
No, I completely missed it.
FF fanfare. That's really funny. That's really funny.
Oh yeah, someone did. I saw it.
Oh my god.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
More damage to me, huh?
Yep. I do like that, like, the relink community is chilling the fuck out about damage. Like, people were literally trying to shun each other over, you're being carried in the fight, and then again, the actual hardcore Monster Hunter players came in and said, y'all are bitches, this is a casual game, stop crying.
It's really not that.
It's not that
man.
serious. It really is not that serious.
Looked at these fucks and went, bitch.
And
And then just went, oh!
Also, yes, chat, you are correct. We never stopped being children per se. An adult is a kid with extra steps. Yeah, because we had to walk all those steps. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I mean, we are still playing video games.
I remember when I was a kid, like, some of the adults in my life were super convinced, like, well, you know, you can't play video games forever, so you better enjoy it now. And even as, like, a teenager was like, why am I just gonna suddenly stop enjoying video games, like, when I'm an adult? And they're like, well,
Right.
you know, you'll have responsibilities and other things going on, like, you won't have time for them. It's like, you have time for sports and movies, though. What's the difference? And every time the adults got mad and just told me to go fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
What are you? Silence, child!
Silence,
Like,
child.
"No, I will break your mold! Victory scream!
Worm asks, you mean like LANBS? I don't know. Major League Baseball? Is that what that is? I don't
Yes.
know. Okay.
Oh, LA. Oh, apparently LA is into Major League Baseball. Who knew?
Yeah. But no, but like that was like that's a very like fine point about like, oh man, like culture and just going to a new state. It's crazy.
Going Midwest to East Coast is wild.
I can only imagine.
It's great.
You're
I-
so close to me, Victor. You're so close.
We're literally a train right away from each other.
He lives in fucking Boston, even though Boston is New York's rival. So
Yeah, so
I now hate
technically
you.
we're rivals, but like,
I now hate you. I'm sorry.
Like, but just
Okay, like
on
you
that
do.
alone, you have to hate each other.
Fuck
I
the
mean,
Red Sox.
listen, New York sucks.
Fuck you.
Boston's great.
I
The medical
remember.
centers here are fabulous.
I remember hearing from a comedian, it's like, we know New York sucks, but you're not allowed to say it because you don't live here.
Yeah, it's exactly. Fuck you. That is our word.
Listen, man, I'm close enough to it. I have to just, like exist here, and I can say it's not. Oh my god!
And thus the rivalry exists.
No, I just wanted wood. Oh yeah, Basil, this is a magical fey creature game, and so there's magical fey creatures. Ah,
Right, and I'm gonna trust none of them.
you should, except Puck. You should trust Puck,
Wait.
because he's not something from you.
Oh, no, that's
He's
actually
let
kind of
you
worse.
die.
Again, it was a mistake reading Berserk before playing fucking Shadowbringers. Oh god, I feel trouble.
You say mistake, I say you had a refined experience.
Especially when they say like, oh, we want to keep you forever. Oh god, I know what this means.
Forever.
I know what this means. Oh god,
I want out. I want out. I want out.
Pretty
I don't
much.
want- I want this.
please, I did not consider. Please,
I didn't consent to this. I didn't consent to Berserk. I wanted 14. What's happening?
Going back to the FF14 hype thing, I don't think it's very controversial to say that Shadowbringers was the better expansion, but that like some people will say that with like vitriol, like I don't like Endwalker.
Yeah.
Shadowbringers was the better. Like, Endwalker was great. What the fuck are you on about?
The
thing
scene
about
is-
Endwalker is they're focusing on the X-Pack to get all that out, and so there's less stuff in it.
Yes.
Just full stop. Like, the quality has increased. It's just this
yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
It's what everyone's really mad about.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you over Bahamut's blast. Could you repeat that, Vic?
It's not that the quality has gone down, it's just there's less content because they're focusing on essentially 2.0ing the game again.
Right, and
Pretty
like,
much.
and like, I understand, and again, this is where it's like, not everything in a vacuum. Like, people who are just like, oh, shucks, it's a darn shame Endwalker couldn't be, like, the most perfectly a good expand. Like, I get that. But again,
I can talk with that guy.
like, yeah, I can talk with that guy, but then you've got the people, like, who just were vitriolically mad over Endwalker. Or, I'm not gonna say names of content creators, but I am going to be a little mean when I say the content creators that were just giant fucking crybabies.
Yeah.
Like, there are some content creators where it's like, no, your concerns and complaints are valid. Like, this is not a perfect expansion, but you're not looking at the entire picture. It doesn't mean, like, looking at the entire picture doesn't take away the complaints, but I feel like it makes more of what's gonna happen soon be more enticing, you know?
Yeah. But, like, when I say they're 2.0 in the game, I don't mean, like, the story is restarting. I mean, they are going into the code and ripping it apart and making it a
They really are. Like, they're trying to do, like, Yoshi and the team understand that they can't keep working with what little they have right now. Okay, we're four-manning this.
All right.
Yeah, they can't just keep going off the spaghetti code. They keep updating.
Right, and, like, that's a good thing, because, like,
Or else the game is doomed.
yeah. And, like, to do that, you have to have some expansions just not work. And, like, I understand the desire to want to see the thing just keep going more and more up. Because
Keep go up.
literally, even Stormblood, everyone's pretty much agreed upon lesser expansion, is still good shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, compared to its contemporaries, no one would...
It's good.
Yeah. Like,
If it didn't have Doma, oh fuck. But it does have Doma,
Yeah.
so we don't need to worry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, when you compare 14 to its contemporaries, like, I feel like you'll hear the occasional person complain, but I think the majority of the community agrees Stormblood is not bad. You can't say that about a lot of the contemporaries in the same, like, space. Warcraft, even if you have someone who's a big Warcraft fan, has 1 to 2 expansions they think was trash. And, like, just listening to the stories, I'd have to agree. As an observer, man, I'm really glad I was never a Warcraft fan. Those stories are trash.
Yeah, story.
Yeah, apparently, and what little is there is bad. At least for my aesthetics.
The rage at the Warden or whoever that fuck was.
Yeah.
The Keymaster, everyone hated him so much. It
Yup.
was so funny. And you could really tell. It's like, oh, you guys played 14. And it's like, oh, we need an overarching villain. And then you added this bit. It's like, but you have to foreshadowing, motherfuckers. Come on.
Man, it was not subtle how much Warcraft was taking from
Yeah.
Shadowbringers. It really wasn't subtle. Which, hey, listen, do what you gotta do as long as it's not full-on theft. Like, if you're gonna... Literally, 14 does it all the time. They steal ideas without actually stealing all the fucking time.
Yeah.
They see, oh, that's cool. I'll take that and remake it for my game.
Yup.
Yeah.
The correct way of borrowing ideas.
Looking at every asset flip game on Steam that ever existed ever. Ooh. Damn, we
What
could've...
the hell was that?
I don't know. None of us had SBA, so we couldn't stall that one out, unfortunately.
Actually, very nearly did. Just
Oh,
she did it too late.
Yeah, I was wondering why we were waiting so long, because I thought I saw her with it.
She's doing the exploit. I'm not sure.
I love the song for this fight. It's so fucking good.
Oh, run, side,
Right. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. I super was not thinking.
Trust me, I had that kill me the first time I did this.
Here's the thing. I rarely have to see that second burst because it
Yeah,
almost
same.
never pops up. So, like, I always forget that it's there.
Yeah, same. Oh, come on,
Come
come on,
on.
dude. EO, come on.
What
man.
is with this group?
I think it's the EO. Really?
No, it is. Like, this is the second time the EO is just, like, not done the Link attack.
I got it.
I'll take them.
Let's see, hold up. Let me just give this to you, so you can just build up SP a bit faster.
Yep.
Oh no, never mind.
Let's settle this.
It's dead.
Oh, it is dead, but like I said, I like to go the full anime ending
Yeah.
on them because it's fun.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, now you're doing.
All right,
it.
at least
you're doing
now EO is participating in the fight. So glad you could join us, Black Mage.
Thank you for joining the rest of the fight.
it. Yeah, pretty much.
Tell me that
Oh
doesn't
my
look.
God.
I'm telling you, it's why It's why at the very least I want to try as often as possible to end a fight on an SBA because it's so fucking fun and satisfying.
It really is.
That was awesome. You were awesome. I must keep getting stronger. Way to go.
But that being said, like I don't also like, especially for people watching the VODs later, I don't think 14's perfect. There's a lot to complain about. I just think
definitely.
the severity of complaint, like
Yeah.
I feel like as a species, we need to chill the fuck out and just say, man, I wish this wasn't like this versus this is
look at my
fucking
pen.
dog shit. Why is it like this? Because like that's a
Learning
majority
how to
of the
do
internet.
people need to learn how to complain without going insane.
Honestly, and it's I listen. I grew up during the AVGN days. I get that it used to be funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny anymore.
It's not funny anymore.
Like
Shut the fuck up.
what's funny now is squealing like a dumb pig over something you like.
Yeah.
Squealing over things you don't like isn't cool anymore, kids. It hasn't been
No.
cool for like probably 10 years.
Correct.
Adults with hobbies telling kids that they don't have time for hobbies was, and will always be weird. I know. And the funny thing is, I will say, I don't think adults doing that is as widespread as, like, I complain about. Because, like, even in the 90s where I grew up, like, there were plenty of, like, adults who were like, no, like, I would carve. It's like, yeah, but, like, how long, like, it's such a waste of time. It's like, it makes me happy. Go away. Like, what are you complaining about?
The 90s was a kind of the start of leisure for leisure's sake. It's not
yeah.
showing off. It's not trying to be something it's not. It's just, I like this.
Just casual shit.
Yeah, and we're seeing it even in content creation. Like, I can promise you all, I don't make a lot of money, if any money at all, doing this, but it's still fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Something you enjoy.
Yeah, it's fun to get on and play games and, like, talk about things rather than letting the thoughts sit in my head, echoing, driving me further and further into the dark void of madness.
And then I yell at you. It's like, why are you making content? Let's go play something else.
Yeah. And then I'll usually be like, Victor, wait! We can play something else and make content.
Wow! I love how I've kind of become like a content gremlin, but I do nothing but just be a gremlin.
I mean, listen, sometimes it's what we need. Like, I can honestly
Yeah.
say that, like, having someone like you and Bacon, and I say this with all the love in my heart. I love playing video games with all of my friends. Some of you are terrible to have on stream. You either don't
Yeah.
shut the fuck up, don't stay on topic, or you don't shut the fuck up. Or worse, you say nothing.
Oh, oof. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
Just let it hang out.
Having a stream personality is an art form.
it is. And
Like, you really have to be conscientious. Like, you gotta turn that shit on, motherfucker.
yeah, and
You are
I'm
lying.
just being me, so.
right.
You got it.
Actually, no. I'm not truly being like 100% me, or else I would definitely get battle canceled.
Oh yeah, no, you're not being racist. I have to hold that back too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, Vic, I really hope Ty makes this clip. So I was playing Helldivers with a couple of other VTubers, and I mixed up the my buddy Moon and my buddy Ty because I couldn't tell which one was like getting hit. And it was a really dumb, like, mix-up. I literally just said their names wrong, but I knew who I was talking about in my brain. And they were just like, did you just mix up the two black men in your stream? And I'm like, wait!
Hold up.
And it just
Wait,
they
hold
were
up,
they were just
asshole.
picking on me immensely, and I finally just said, you know what, I had a good run. This is fine. And then later, Ty said something that could be misconstrued as transphobic, and then they went, wait. And then I'm just like,
Wait
it's
a
okay, Ty, I'm racist. We can go on a PR campaign together.
Nice.
So wait a minute, Basil. You mixed up 2 black people on freaking Black History Month?
Bro.
Oh fuck, man.
Yeah. See, I think they even made that joke, and I was like, you know what? I can't defend myself. I just gotta take the L. I'll make an apology video. I'll bust out my trumpet.
Where the fuck is your goddamn ukulele?
No. Ukulele's been done. I know how to play the trumpet. Like, let me use the trumpet.
Okay.
Like I'll put on a
Got
whole.
'em out of nice. Got 'em out of nice. Got it.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Jesus Christ. That's actually a fun topic to talk about, I think one of the biggest problems with, like, apology videos is that you don't need to make an apology video. Just, depending on what it is you're getting in trouble for, mind you. But
Yeah.
some of the apology videos where it's like, okay, you do need to say something, like this was a little fucked up, instead of it being like, I'm a better person now, I've learned from this, and literally I've thought about, like, if because, like, I'm me, I know I'm probably gonna say or do something that's gonna get me in trouble in the future, because I'm not a problematic person, but I am a dumbass. Like, there's a fine difference between that, and I've always
Dumb
thought...
shit is gonna come out of your face at some point.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to be corrected for it. But if I ever would get canceled or attempted to be canceled for it, which even then cancel culture is not entirely real, but that's a different topic. You deal with, like, how you deal with it is you turn on a camera or you record your voice and say, what I did was fucked up, and I'm sorry. I understand why what I did was wrong. I don't have an excuse. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. Have a nice day. Like, that's it. Like, none of this.
Do
I'm
not
gonna
give a justification.
I'm
Do
go-
never give a justification.
No, and this is like, and I'm known for doing that sometimes by accident. So, like, I literally have trained myself to be like, I have a reason of why this happened. It's not an excuse, and it doesn't forgive me. So unless you want to know why I got to this point, because sometimes people want to know how you get to
Yeah.
A to B. Like, sometimes, like, people just want to know that, either so they can avoid it, or, like, so there is a teaching moment. But,
like, or like they can see why you got there and why you mean no harm.
right, but
Even though you fucked up.
right, and then my mentality nowadays is, unless you want to know that, all that matters is, yes, I fucked up, what I did was wrong, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Have a nice day. But instead, there's this pomp and circumstance, this fucking theater that has to be put on, where it's like, I think the core of it is, the apology videos are being made in bad faith, because I feel like the content creators are trying to make people not mad at them. You can't do it.
They're trying to make people not mad instead of actually apologizing.
Like, like, a part of growing as a person is letting people be mad at you. I was not a great person at 20. I'm a much better person now. And if people chose to not forgive me, I wouldn't be a better person. Like, having consequences to your actions is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's the thing that makes apology videos so trite to me, is that you're trying to avoid punishment. No, accept the punishment. Come forward and say, nah, that was dumb. Yeah, I should lose my platform for a little while. I want a chance to be better, but that's neither here nor there. Like, yeah, like, go on, like, you're justified in saying fuck me. Like, it's deserved. And I feel like the people who actually are able to do those apologies, while they're few and far between, those are the ones who openly, like, you'll still get people be like, listen, I still don't fuck with you, but I'm glad you apologized properly.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best outcome you can have. This is why I like stream. Like I said, I like getting these thoughts out of my head.
And there's also sometimes when you don't need to do apology at all and people are just being bitches.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, people are getting all up in, like, JonTron and Papa Meat, and it's just... It's just puritanical culture.
I
is
feel
what's
like
attacking them.
I feel like the most
JonTron said some stupid shit, yeah, but it wasn't out of maliciousness, and it was just it was honestly a hit piece by whoever was interviewing him.
No, it was. Like, I would say that, like, what John said, I wouldn't go as far to say that it wasn't out of maliciousness, because some of the shit that John was saying was, like, really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, just outright being like, oh yeah, it's proven that black people cause more crimes. Like, John, I understand how you got there, but as a journalist, read more.
He's not a journalist.
No. For me, like coming from a journalist, read more. You are so wrong about this.
Definitely, yeah. He's talking about topics he does not understand whatsoever.
Right.
He's just seen things on Twitter.
And this is the thing, and like this is actually something I actually talked about my wife with, because okay, we're on podcast mode now. Stream, deal with it. my wife fell for a trick. Well, that wasn't even a trick. It's a parody news website for Disneyland. And the article was about the Cinderella Castle burning down. It was a really well made article for the first 2 to 3 paragraphs. Like, the pictures looked fucking real. And then, like, as I read the story, they made some comment about putting a spirit of Halloween in its place. And I'm like, this is a parody website, ain't it? I looked into it, it's like, it's a parody website. Like, yes, misinformation gets spread all the time, but I'm gonna be honest, half of it is because of malicious intent, and half of it is because you motherfuckers don't read.
Yeah.
And I still love JonTron to this day, but that motherfucker did not read. He do not read. He got one, and here's the thing. He got one study that was done, or one thing that was published. But the thing is, as a journalist, you are taught to be very skeptical of certain things that are sent out to the public, purely based on their merit. Warning signs should have been going off in his head, being like, really? Black people cause the most crimes? There's less black people in this country than anywhere else. Hold on. And that's when the question should have been, how accurate is this shit?
Well, that's the statement you said to go, wait a minute. Not everybody knows just how many black people are in this country.
I know, and that's what I'm saying, is that, like, as a whole, society would do better by questioning more. Not, like, pretentious, like, but is that really what the academics want? The ice wall is probably real. Like, that bullshit.
Yeah.
I feel like more people need to think. And then, granted, there's also going to be the question of, sometimes you just need that wake-up call. Like, I think that was John's wake-up call. Of being an adult.
He's saying shit after that.
Yeah, like, having that moment where you realize you can't just say shit without really being skeptical of it, even just a little bit. I've had that wake-up call. I've had that wake-up call several times, even after graduating journalism. Like, it happens. But the thing is, I feel like, as a whole, more people need to be skeptical enough to be like, well, hold on. And like, it's on a moral level. Like, this is where, like, Vic, you and I, like, talk all the time about how much logic and how much emotion needs to be put into things. I really feel like more skepticism needs to be at its core on the moral level of, wait a minute, that sounds fucked up. Like, even if it's accurate, that doesn't morally sound correct. I need to look into what this is saying. Like one study that was done that still gets repeated today is women make less money than men in the same workplace. That is not accurate. The real study, to give the most bare bones term, yes, women are making less money than men because there are less women going into certain fields of study. And then you have to ask, is that because they don't want to, or is it because they're being barred from it? Both answers are correct. Now you have to see how much of one over the other is being played. And unfortunately, it's more of the barring than it is the not wanting. But the not wanting is still significantly there. Like, it's like you have to ask deeper questions. And I feel like people don't. They get this one thing that they, like, again, I'm very left-leaning in my ideals, so, like, I believed that, women get paid less thing for a long time. It's so much more nuanced. Like, yes, it's still happening, but it's not what you think it is. And I feel like there's a lot of us who are waking up and are getting those moments, like what JonTron and myself have had, and there's a lot of people who are just staying ignorant by choice.
Yeah. Willful ignorance.
Willful
It's like, at this
ignorance.
point, you should be adult enough to adult to this level. Come on, everybody.
Yes.
Raise your adulting stats.
And I think that's also an interesting thing because, like, I feel like I'm very curious how the next couple of generations are going to be, especially when, Vic, you, me, and Bacon's generation are in control of the world eventually. I'm very curious to see how it's going to be because, like, there's definitely some closed-minded jack-offs in our generations, but I feel like there's more of a batch of us who question things than in previous generations, and I'm really curious how that's going to affect the world in the future.
Yeah. And we're beginning to see it in how we're voting.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, it's just beginning to become a real democratic lean to everything.
Yup.
Which is great. I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, no, for real. But then, like for instance, we won't go hard into politics because this is the realm of I am not an expert on this. I will not talk on it. But depending
We're
on
going to lightly speak about politics.
yes, there's the conversation right now of whether or not the left should vote for Biden or not in the next coming up election.
Yeah.
I have strong negative opinions of Biden. They
So do I.
still don't compare to Trump. And one of the
Okay, I have one thing to say about this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are now stuck on picking the lesser of two evils.
No, we really aren't. Like, we really are. Like, and the worst part is, compared to where we were before, the lesser is so minuscule now. Like, they're practically the same person. It's just one of them I can still slightly tell would be worse.
And also one of them is a literal criminal. So
yeah, well, depending on who you ask, including myself, they're both
he is
criminals.
a criminal now. He is barred from doing any business in New York.
exactly. So
Oh,
fuck
awesome.
him.
He's
I'm
literally
from-
a criminal now.
Let's go!
I'm from New York. I'm from New York. I can say this. Fuck him.
Yeah.
No one likes him here. No one.
Oh wow, the place where capitalism and personality is the most like exuberant in America doesn't like Trump? Wow, I'm so shocked. Anyway, like I honestly like so on paper, I'm glad to hear that Trump is a criminal. Morally, I find them to both be criminals of different variety. But again,
One of them is supporting literal genocide.
Look,
Oh, God.
yeah. But you know what? If the other one was in office right now, it would be the same thing and probably worse. And like
Yeah.
that's the thing that
course.
sucks. I don't like
would
that
be
we're
much
in
like
that.
Lesser of two evils, man. Lesser of fucking two evils.
And like that's the thing. It's like we're all becoming way more aware and way more like open about it. I really would not be surprised if like some fuck shit happens in this country. But I will say this. One of the interesting things that was being talked about for a long time, even my wife and I were talking about, was trying to leave the country. One, America makes it almost impossible for you to leave the country, so have fun with that. Two, running away is not going to help. Like, it's the shitty answer that you don't want to hear, but unfortunately, unless you're rich, running away is not going to help. Like, we kind of have to... I'm terrified to say that because I want to have kids, but, like, I have to admit to myself, hey, like, if you want kids, you're going to have to stay in the U.S. because you're not going to be able to afford kids anytime soon if you leave, and you're going to have to take that gamble of them not making it out of school. Like, that's just the reality, and it sucks, and you can hate it, and my God, do we hate it. But, like, it's... You open up the rest of the world, America's just only a little bit worse. The world fucking sucks ass, guys. It's really bad.
Leaving won't change a thing. Just like that family who moved to Russia found out.
I don't. Okay, out of all the places to run away to, I don't know why they went to Russia.
Because they're alt-right.
Oh.
Well, I guess they were all wrong this time.
Bacon, you son of a bitch, that was good.
right off the dome.
No, wait. Workshopping. They're alt right? Nah, they were just proper wrong. Brilliant. Wrap it up. Send it to post. We got it, boys. If we had a better third-party option, I'd vote that way. Here's the problem. You'd have to have a third-party option that has the same charisma and notoriety as the first two, and I'm not gonna say it's never gonna happen, but right now
It's gonna be a while.
it's just not happening, and like that's why, especially like a lot of libertarians, they're like, "Oh, vote libertarian." You stupid fuck! You guys are just alt-right light. You're dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're not
Also-
you're not noticeable to your cousins, and you're also evil. Fuck off.
Yep. But like, that's why Bernie Sanders. I love Bernie Sanders.
love
if we could have
Bernie.
a president, I want Bernie.
Want
But
Bernie,
he's just
too.
like just vote Democrat. I know it's all sucky. It all sucks. It all.
No, like that's one of my favorite things
And he's
about
just like,
Bernie
"Go
is that even
Democrat."
Bernie would be the first to tell you, even I'm not right for the position, but I'm still better than half of these schmucks around here.
Bro,
Very true.
I love Bernie.
That's the qualities of a leader when they're like, I'm not the right choice, but I'm the only choice.
Yeah. Like, listen, Basil, move to like a blue state.
Yes.
The world is different.
Ryan really wants to move to Washington in a couple of years.
Wait, Washington D.C. or Washington State?
I believe Washington the state?
Oh, West Coast then.
I could be wrong. She keeps saying Washington and like I don't ask further questions because I'm like I don't care. It's like I'm cool with it.
People who live in DC call it DC.
Yeah, I'm not sure to be honest.
Okay, well, here's my question. Like, is Washington State or Washington D.C. the blue state? Because like that's the big reason she wants
Washington
to move.
State is the state. Washington D.C. is the capital.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
she doesn't particularly want to live in Washington D.C. She wants to live in Washington State because it's a blue state.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And
Come to Massachusetts. It's also very nice here.
I know, but like it's gonna be like kind of pushing for it. That being said,
No, but like we get nice rains. The weather's great. There's no
wants-
natural disasters.
Fair enough.
Wait,
she
hold up.
wants to be more north because she wants the colder weather. And I'm like,
It gets cold here. We're in the north.
that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That's true.
Oh, definitely.
Massachusetts
Actually-
is north. It's fucking cold outside.
Actually, Vic, question: were you here like like at the start of last year when it turned into almost literal hell?
No,
The
not
s-
the start of
the
last
s-
year.
Okay.
I
So
came
you
in
weren't
June.
here. Okay. So basically, you came right after, basically, Canada's just woods
missed it.
burned. You
Oh, the burning. Yeah, I
yes,
missed
the
that.
burning. The which the skies were literally fucking red.
Oh yeah. You know what was great about that is that like we literally got a lot of that smog down here in Ohio. So like Ohio felt like Silent Hill for like a month.
Up here, look a little. Dude, I saw it happen. I'm like, wait, why is it so fucking foggy? It's not
Yep.
gonna rain. Wait, hold up. Why is it tinted
red?
red? What the fuck is happening? I looked at fucking Twitter.
Then you hear sirens.
Oh god, fucking damn it! I don't want to face my own demons here. Fucking hell, especially not in New York. Come on, man. Oh, God,
Especially
hold
not
it.
in New York.
Is that a
Demons here. There's too
is
many
that a-
demons here.
wait, hold up. Are those rats? Oh no, wait, no. That's actually no. That's okay. No. That's just freaking normal here.
Yeah. No. The rats are
Giant rats?
the rats are actually really, really clean, and that's what makes you freak out. It's like those aren't New York rats.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Damn, way too tiny to be New York rats. What the fuck?
New you, good chap. A wonderful day we have here. May I have your...
Fuck are you?
At the vest. and a monocle.
May I please take your uvula? I would like to nibble on it.
Oh, what? Oh my fucking god.
I know you might not be used to my people being so polite and asking, but I feel it'd be inappropriate for me not to ask first. Either way, I'm going to do it anyway, but it's the polite thing to do.
Oh my fucking god. So yeah, you got lucky not freaking being here yet.
Yeah.
Worm
To
is
be
saying
fair,
also
it wasn't Massachusetts on fire.
Actually, no. The entire just East Coast was just blanketed in that shit.
Yeah, but it wasn't fire, it was smoke.
Yep.
Chad is saying, also libertarians are too contrary. Any libertarian candidate that starts getting too much attention will get shunned and by libertarians. Libertarians are the hipsters of the political world!
I mean, Democrats literally did the same thing to freaking Bernie Sanders. They fucked them over real hard.
No, yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with
They
you.
rejected Bernie Sanders because he's too left.
He's too left.
He would come for the jobs.
Like,
He
we're,
would
Yes,
go
he
and
would.
say, we're putting term limits on everything, and you people are getting a pay cut.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they got Bernie out because the Democrats, while they're not evil, they are corrupt. Well, no,
They are right wing.
yeah, like
Our political system is only right wing.
yeah, it's just that they're just two different variants of right wing fighting over who is or who is not right wing.
Who is and who is not in power.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm sorry, I just came.
Okay?
Hello? Hello?
Sorry, I love to fucking parry, and I accidentally did that on freaking Bahamut. Sorry about that. I love the parry. I am a charge main, so.
Listen, I like Narmaya's parry. I'm with you all the way, dude. I get it. I get it.
Always carrying.
Parry this, you
Oh.
fucking casual.
Oh, no one has it yet. Fuck you.
Yeah,
probably
neither of
popped
us were ready for it. That's okay. We're in
I
Baja.
probably should've-
It's okay. We're in Baja Blast.
Yeah. I am sorry for just saying that out of the blue.
Listen. It's my. Vic can attest. I've said way cringier things.
Oh yeah.
I will clip this moment a bit later.
Greater frequency as well.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I'm a whore of the greatest caliber. I'm just gonna be honest. Salvation!
Dance of the pink petals.
Honor!
Damn it! I was hoping I could cheese that counter, but it did not play out the way I wanted it to.
Sorry.
Probably should not have done that since I should not record because that caused me to crash the last time.
Yeah, maybe for the best.
Oh, Rackham is probably using freaking Berserk.
And you can just steal it off Basil's stream.
Say what?
You can steal your gameplay.
Oh
off
yeah, like the VOD's gonna be up as soon as we're done streaming, and it's gonna be on YouTube immediately, so you can totally
Oh,
just
true,
do
true,
that.
true, true.
Wind in the field.
But the thing is, for like context, oh, why I said that too, like. Okay, there we go.
Sure, yeah.
There we go.
That's what we get to like.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna say right now, let's quadruple it. Let's not even worry about the double up. Like once he starts moving, just quad it.
Got it.
We're gonna do more than enough damage.
Oh, definitely.
The course of battle is decided in a single moment.
Get the fuck up.
Rain on the head without darkness. There is no
See, there's the break.
Oh,
Oh, we're Bahamut, poor buddy, you're gonna get fucked.
Oh, Siegfried's freaking S being missed.
Oh, that's kind of funny. Here we go. All right, quad up. Let's do it. Big finish.
butterfly effect. Moonrise. Breathe.
Yeah, just quad up so we can do the big finish. Listen, you already got to come. I want to now. It's my turn. I was gonna say, Rackham, you son of a bitch, do not edge me. Oh, it looks
my
so
God,
good!
We reached the cap. Oh my
We
god.
did it!
Nice.
I'm telling you, this shit is satisfying.
Yeah, it is.
That was awesome. You were awesome.
A step closer to true mastery of the blade. Lovely.
Well, that's why I'm tired. I took tea already.
Ah.
Me.
Oh yeah, I'm on tea now.
Hey,
I
nice.
checked it every Tuesday.
Hey.
Nice.
Very pleased.
To breathe.
There is a gel I could use, but like
To die.
I would touch that motherfucker all day. I would never let him die. I just-
Just,
So I'm
I'm
just
just,
gonna
I'm just,
stab
I'm just imagining Victor just like rubbing the gel, and it's like, yes, yes, put it on the skin.
And then I'd have to worry about like touching my cat with it or dog. And it's just,
Yeah.
ugh.
Jesus Christ, Rackham.
The highest I've gone is freaking like 18 mil.
Oh, I haven't even gotten that far. The most I've capped is 12 mil, but I also use a lot more survivability sigils. I notice a lot of people do heavy damage, and that's valid. That's fine. I like my survivability.
For this fight, it's like honestly not that bad since everything's so really like predictable, especially if your team could just well kill them fast enough.
Yeah, it's the same logic as Monster Hunter for me. Is that like there's always going to be a stronger build, but if you're finishing the content, it doesn't fucking matter.
Wait,
Honestly, yeah.
you can just click a button and do the quest again.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is definitely something
my
Monster Hunter
God.
Monster
should
Hunter
rip off.
desperately needs.
They
Yeah.
do.
They need to rip this off so bad, please.
They need to rip it off immediately. The end game grind would be fine.
Oh god, I don't want to go back to the freaking every single fucking time. Like, oh wait, I didn't get the same. Shit.
It's okay, I got it. No, but like that's why like any conversation you have like on any of like the fan sites, specifically Reddit, everyone's like, oh, the grind is so long, I hate these cutscenes. Like, yeah, but like there's a lot of things that like
Then take it away.
you
Then just take it.
yeah. It's like you can just start the fight over again. Like you have to go through a whole fucking process on Monster Hunter, my guy.
Yeah.
Dude, one of my favorite things about Reddit, and when I say favorite, I mean one of the things that pisses me off is that everyone wants to fight. Like, you cannot...
Your favorite thing to scream about.
Yeah, you really can't have, like, a simple, like, no, I'm not saying this is better than Monster Hunter. Like, why are you putting that into my words? It's not what I said.
That's why I rarely comment Reddit.
I honestly, one of my friends made the right decision with it. You go to Reddit to find information, but if once opinions start getting thrown around, you're better off just not reading.
Yeah.
Fucking leave. Just fucking leave. Well, I'm gonna smoke weed and take it down, because that's my prerogative.
You go do that, Victor. Thanks
Right.
for being here. It's been fun.
Nah,
Vic.
bye-bye.
Take care, dude.
Yeah.
Hit it.
There we
we
go. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my blue potions. One strat that I do like is that like once you get to this point in the fight, everyone just agrees pop your blue potions to get your link up.
Yeah,
It's really convenient.
it really is. That's it. And die.
Nice. Like, there's a lot of people who like get really annoyed at the cutscenes in this. I'm like, they're not that long. What are you all bitching about? This is cool. But
I
whatever.
kind of understand because, well, it can get a bit right in, like, I want to do this as fast as possible. I can honestly understand it at that point. It's giving you so much, like, let's see, you can basically restart it right away. but why is it not going all the way yet?
I can follow that, and I guess it just comes down to a different of taste.
Yeah.
Because like for me, I would be so disappointed if if like the cutscene moments were gone. I would feel like something was like lost in them.
Yeah. Oh, freaking Siegfried just may not catch up. Okay, let me pop my freaking blue potion for them.
Nope.
Nope.
We're quadding
never
it.
mind.
We're quadding it.
I'm not sure if we'll be able to. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Go,
yeah.
go. Do it. Sick. There we go.
Yeah, you got to remember, like every time one of us does an SBA, it gives the other person another 10%.
Yeah. There we go. Oh god, yep. We'll be hitting the final phase soon. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the final phase, but this bitch is not gonna have a lot of power with it.
Damn it! I'm so fucking close.
I know, right? This is, speaking of cutscenes, this entire next bit's gonna be cutscene central. We're gonna just be doing back to back on these bitches. This will be funny.
Pretty much. Though this is actually not that bad.
No, it really isn't.
It's a fun fight.
It's a really fun fight. I really like it. I'm looking forward to when the next boss, whatever the next boss's major presentation is. I really want their.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna be.
And
Right into it. There we go.
I'm gonna stay up here. Go on then.
Let's go.
And die.
Fighting at your
Oh, okay.
And
Never
die.
mind. Oh yeah, that's freaking optimal for freaking
Yup.
being in the area. I'm only missing 2 more weapons.
Damn, I haven't farmed them fight that much to get that many weapons, unfortunately.
I've been playing with some friends, so we farmed this thing a
Hell
lot.
yeah. I'm looking forward to playing different characters. Like, if I can get Id, Yodara, and Katarina's like weapons, like if I can get all of their weapons set and maxed out, like I'll be using them instead of Narmaya for a while.
Yeah.
Because like I've that's my only complaint is that like I keep farming with Narmaya and it's like my other characters aren't there yet and I'm still working on them.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more and then we'll call it.
All right. Let's see if you want to join in. Come on, Siegfried. Come on, Rackham. That's one of them.
All right, let me see what everyone's messaging me about.
I guess we'll just wait until that thing just times out then.
Man, I hate when fucking people do that.
Oh no. Let's see. If they clicked on repeat, it'll just do it on its own. I guess they're just tabbed out. Yep. See.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought for some reason like it would just send us back because they didn't ready up.
No. Thank God it doesn't do that.
Oh
It'd be fucking
yeah,
obnoxious.
no. Like I said before, I still wish the game just let us do the continue the fight with AI if it that's gonna happen, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I was saying this earlier, but I don't think I got it out of my head. I really, because when I was talking about side games and like how I really do trust them to make this game really, really good, given what they've done before, I really hope they add a lot more Fate episodes and Fate stories to the game. Like, I like that we got a glimpse of a lot of characters like Humble Origins, but I would honestly love if one of the DLCs down the road is like reliving old stories like presented differently than how they were in the gacha game, or
Yeah.
even just having some more of those stories translated from the gacha game.
Yeah.
I'm curious how much of Relink is supposed to try to get people to play the gacha versus being its own thing.
I think it might be a bit of both.
I think it's definitely a bit of both, but like that's what I'm kind of curious on because
Oh,
you missed one.
oh, well, that's my bad day. I got lazy there.
Like god damn, Rackham. Okay, you clearly like juiced the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I say that is that I am a little concerned because like so many people who play Gran Fantasy, they're like, oh, the stories are so much better. It's like what we have in this game is really just kind of like a tier 1 story. And I'm like, I mean, I understand where you're coming from and I agree, but that's also kind of why I hope they add a lot more.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
I do like the idea there's going to be paid DLC, like there's going to be paid content, and I really hope it's skins.
Yeah.
Like if we keep getting free updates to the game, but we pay for skins, I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm fine with that.
Right? All right, blue potion time.
I sense it as well.
Yeah, baby.
That's so good at dodging that.
Feels so nice.
Dodging shit, and it feels so good.
In a flash.
And that's dead. I don't have to heal.
Let's get his ass. Let's get his ass.
Nice. Gonna rack him. Holy shit, man.
Dude, Rackham's definitely like built pure DPS and is using his straight up skill for everything else. Gotta respect it.
Yeah. I barely did shit, son.
I don't think any of us are gonna have our SBA in time. Unless someone
Oh,
like
no, we're
burns some
fine.
potions.
Motherfucker.
You missed!
Mother. Oh, I got overconfident there. I got overconfident.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
That's okay, we're still winning.
Yeah. We'll freaking.
Do you have any
Put
blue
it up.
potions left?
I have a bunch of them. I
You
have
should,
potion
you
order.
should be spamming that shit! We don't need
I have potion order.
we don't need blue potions, so just spam it.
Yeah.
Get the link time up, bud.
I have 5 more now.
Just
Oh, no.
burn them,
They
burn them all. Like it gives us link time. Just burn them all now.
All right. Oh god, it does. Look at that.
Yeah, that's why I've been saying about using them. Did you not know that?
I just did not. Here you go.
Okay, yeah. So like the strat is that like if your team is confidently working together, don't save the blue potions. Just fucking burn them so you can get link time faster.
I got him.
Because like if you can't self-sustain yourself or you're a character that doesn't have heal, like that's a huge problem.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Over here.
Okay. Okay.
And my cannon, that's what.
Fuck up. There we go.
Oh no.
Damn, it has the fucking barrier over it. This is not great. We're just barely gonna make that. Oh,
Yeah, baby. I love just eating.
gotta
all
love
of
it.
that.
Gotta love it. See, now we're gonna have link time on this phase. It's gonna be dirty as hell.
Come on. Michael. Okay.
Holy shit, these guys are giving me an aneurysm.
Just doing it at the last second. Oh my fucking god.
I'm telling you! I love that I got to teach you something. That makes me feel really great that I got to teach you this.
All right, so he.
We,
Actually, yeah,
yeah,
four man.
yeah, we're quadding this. We might as well.
I got it.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. He's fucking dead.
Oh my god, he fucking dead.
All is swept away.
Rack him. Nope.
Rack 'em!
He thinks his own damage will freaking do a lot more. I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, but yeah, but the group damage had already got, like, we had got him there with the burst. If he had four-man bursted, it would have just killed. Like, again, it doesn't matter, but, like, we would have just killed.
Yeah, like a second bastard.
Yeah.
I must keep getting stronger. Lucky me.
I'm actually starting to think that Rackham and that Siegfried are...
Lovely.
You have two options. Leave
Wow.
or
I think the Rackham's actually DC'd.
Wait.
He's just standing there. He's not doing anything.
Oh, wait,
there
no,
he
no,
is.
no.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
I think he's just freaking have just keeps on constantly having out.
I see all. The pond.
13. Oh, I'm right behind you, buddy. I'm right
Yeah.
behind you.
God, I'm not even anywhere close with that. Although I'm still working on some of my sigils. Okay, that's gonna be it for me. But I wanna open up like the 30-some curios we've picked up today.
Yeah, fucking. Let's go for it. Let's see what we got. Let's pray for freaking supplementary damage then.
Oh yeah, I would love to. Yeah, I got 47. Here we go.
I only got 17. That's really shit, man.
Wow. This is a gorgeous.
What I got?
Okay, let's see here.
Nothing new.
Come on, come on. No, I didn't get anything now.
I got roll of the die again.
All right, let's see what I.
War
let's see-
Elemental, baby! Got another one.
Hey, we love to see it. Let me see what I did get. I got an auto revive 5. Let's see here. Throw in a nimble onslaught. That's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad.
And Rocket's gonna kill me because he still hasn't gotten one yet.
Rattle hasn't gotten one yet.
No. Freaking Roxas.
Oh, Roxas still hasn't gotten a War Elemental. He's been playing more than me, I thought.
Yeah.
Damn, he got that build if he's doing that much fucking link time shit. All right, it has been super fun. Thank you for being here today.
And thank you for having me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and see if there is anybody to. So rating in YouTube streams don't technically exist, but I've heard that people still like to kind of look around and see what they can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and look in the live and tell you guys who to go up to. Boom. Let's see. Okay, we've got someone who's just starting. All right, dope. I'm gonna go ahead and put theirs into the chat. Let me go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually open up YouTube on my end. But yeah, let's go give this person a shout out and let them know that we see them. If I'm wrong and there is a way to, like, kind of what we did in Twitch, raid someone else, let's definitely give it a shot. I think it'd be very fun. That being said, I'm going to go into the event. I need to find a faster way of getting into the event. That's the only thing. Okay, here we go. So here's that link. Let's go say hi. Let's go over and give them a good old time. Have a good old time. And I will be streaming again next week. Keep an eye on Twitter and Discord. I will post up the necessary stream schedule and poster up in the meantime. But for now, go give this content creator some love. They are, excuse me, they are just starting with Relink, and they're gonna. I think they're gonna have a good time. Let's make sure they have a good time. Catch you guys later, and thanks for being here.
Take care.